Boy, look at that boy tire right there. Time for a new one. But anyway, as you see, I'm just like standing here with these damn trailers and waiting to get some things done. What's up, man? What's up? I'm out in Tennessee, man. At the Petro, Kingston Springs. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, y'all too? Y'all doing good? I see let's say 3 of y'all in the building. She said I was gonna do a little quick live joint. I don't know if it's gonna be quick. I be getting caught up in it, and shoot, I didn't even realize the other day that I was doing 5 hours. But y'all, you know, we just talking, so we ain't talking about no dumb shit. So, guess it's all good. Yeah, somebody said there was an earthquake out here. I didn't feel shit, and that was pretty much, what was it, northern Georgia and somewhere along Nashville, somewhere out there. Well, pretty close to Nashville. Yeah, somebody said it was an earthquake. There's some snow back east, I guess, and raining in New England. So, yeah, I did not feel no earthquake, no tremors, or nothing like that the other day, but it was reported that there was something. I don't know, maybe it was a big ass airplane that went over something, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's all we doing, man. You know, just constructive convo, whatever. I know there's a few things that was some of y'all was working on I know y'all was trying to get me to flame some people up. But whatever. It's like whatever with that. But I hope y'all doing good. My wife's probably watching me again. She was watching me the other day. I didn't realize I got a text message. But if she watching, I'll call you later. But other than that, man, we here, man. We got them trailers. They sitting right there, as you can see. It was a long process. Had to get them put together. I could have easily bought a trailer that was at a parking lot, brand new on the ground, which I almost should have. But it is what it is. You ain't getting these trailers right here, $28,000 each. Plus the ramps and stuff made it about 35. So you ain't gonna find no other trailer brand new for that price. I saw a step deck about a year and a half ago, and it was nice. It had boxes all over the place, but they ain't had no ramps. So Landstar driver wanted to sell it to me, but that's when I knew I was gonna switch, because I started seeing some things and how numbers was moving. Which this might be a slow time to do it, but whatever, we got them. The numbers at the end of the week, at the end of the month, are about the same as me taking Landstar's trailer, running it. I might pay like $20 extra per week if I did the math like that. Even though I make monthly payments. With these trailers, with a lower profile trailer, with the we're gonna walk down the trailer real quick. I had these added. Strobe lights, got the strobe light switch. I hope y'all can see that. Got them tied down. They got like a triangle, like set up here. Damn, something got in my damn eyes, man. So you got the pockets. Structured pretty well. 19.5 tires. It sits about 36 inches or so, 37 off the ground as far as the height goes. In certain areas, because depending on how your tandems are slid, because up there's like 37 and it gets to like 38, 39, whatever. But got my scale. They threw the scales on. After the first, remember y'all was like, damn, this dude ain't got the trailers yet. So they threw the scales on after the first screw up or the second screw up of production. One of these supposed to be red, but whether red, black, they pull the same thing. Don't even matter. Just like you hear people arguing about hoods and aerodynamics, they all pull the same shit. Don't fucking matter at the end of the fucking day. But yeah, so alright, we back, man. I don't know what the fuck the deal be with fucking YouTube, but y'all need to get it fucking straight, or is it fucking AT&T? But it sounds like it ain't me because other people got that problem. I didn't even know the bitch froze. So where the fuck I'm gonna just try to like go back a little bit. I'm sorry. And if it happens again, I'm gonna figure out some. Yeah, I don't know, man. Joint just be crazy, man. Every time I get on now. I mean, I don't do it all the time, but it be just like freezing. Now I know people be trying to send messages and texting and all that. And some people know damn well you on YouTube and they start texting you. They watch you. Now it ain't happened with y'all, but I've seen it. Like, so I don't know. But we gonna get back to it. We're gonna talk about it again. I come down this side. I don't even know where it cut off at. Where I lose y'all at, man? I'm gonna read a couple of messages. Yeah, I bought them decks, man. Oh, she ain't gotta worry about me being in front of no strip clubs and none of that shit. I mean, she watching. I don't know if she watching now, but my kid watched me a couple of times. So, but I ain't worried about none of that, man. So, you're always gonna catch me like around the truck or whatever, or if I'm at the house, Yeah, I'm still gonna be here, man. Still gonna be at Landstar. Nah, no lift axle. The next one, I'm gonna think about it. I got some things I'm like brainstorming. But I gotta get shit rolling again, man. I know it's a little slow now. I've been running a lot of power only stuff. That kind of like kicked me in the ass yesterday. They wanted me to take one down to Lake Park, Florida. I said I ain't doing that one. I mean Georgia, which is the Florida state line off of 75. So I said I ain't doing that one. So they wanted me to go to a different location to pick it up. So I said that ain't gonna work. So whatever. I got the van over there hooked up to the truck, but they sitting here. These people watching them. I got the locks on them. They've been inspected and everything, so I gotta get the guys to take them off with each other and shit. And then the bottom one is mine, and the other one is David. So hopefully I get to going. I seen some nice loads out there. That's the reason why I got it. I mean, more flexible, man. I mean, I can haul lower stuff, but 5-6 inches taller. I got the ramps, which I'm gonna go through that again because I lost y'all somewhere. I got the ramps. I got the toolboxes on both sides. I'm gonna take the ramps and turn them into low levels. I'm gonna get it tack welded where I could like put the boards in between, and stand it up and tie it down and all that good mess. So pretty much it's fully loaded. Tell the truth, it's pretty much fully loaded. I said it's 28,000 plus the additionals was like 36,000. So I ain't talking about taxes or anything. So, but like I said, at the end of the day, with the stuff that's on here, I'll probably pay like $20. I forgot the number. It's somewhere around there more per week to have a trailer like this versus running theirs because their trailer don't have this stuff on it. So I sat down, I did the numbers, I went back and forth. I was like, this is a no-brainer. So I've been had this in my head for a while. Just kind of like never pulled the trigger. And I'm one of those guys, which you already heard me say, I might take forever to do something. I'm just sitting there looking at it. You gotta make sure you do it right. Sometimes you can make the wrong move and get caught up in some mess, but That's the way the game goes. So stop watching porn. Yeah, tech need to do something. Just curious, spread can be hard. 19.5 is better than 17s. I got 17.5s. So we all know, I don't know if everybody knows, because I told the driver this, you can't be hauling ass on those 17.5s and shit, because they don't like that. Not saying he hauls ass all over the plane, because you know some people speed limit is 65, they doing, but you gotta keep it within, like, 65, maybe 70. You can't be in Kansas and West Texas in the summer or whatever doing like 80 fucking miles an hour and shit. How you doing, man? So cause you'll have a blowout, you'll wear them out quick, and then you'll be buying tires all damn day. So what up, Boogie? What's happening, man? Oh yeah, well, I mean, if it's spread, you know how it goes. Spread. These are 53 footers. So the top is 10'6" long. You know, you see some 48 footers, 10, or they're like 8 feet. These are 10'6". Some you see a 12, and the bottom is short. Not short, but but it's 10'6" and 42.4 at the bottom. I don't got no container locks. I don't really mess with any containers like that, but I do know how to secure them if need be. I'm gonna go back to it because I lost y'all and all that. What's happening, Christopher? How many trails up? I got 2. Just them 2 right there. We're gonna run it out and see how it plays out. I'm looking at somebody now. I've been looking at somebody like every week. I guess I'll talk about that in a little bit. I don't know. But so far it's just these 2. And that's what it's going to be for now. Like I said, I'm looking at some other stuff too, but I got to get things rolling again. And so, with the economy, the way things is going, we'll see. But the numbers are the numbers, and it's not like I went out there and bought 2 trailers and I'm paying $400, $500 more per month just to have these trailers, because the same numbers basically as it is having Landstar's trailer. I don't miss work open day. Yeah, the rate's been a little funny because you got people cutting throats, and I said it before, brokers, agents doing whatever they're doing. But I have seen some nice ones for these trailers here. I mean, the numbers are down. I've seen people out there. I seen somebody this morning say, a lot of people leaving Landstar. They try to be funny. I wonder why. Because you got company drivers that went and got a truck when everything was hot, and now it's not hot no more. They don't know what to do, so they trying to go somewhere. Then you got drivers that clearly don't know what they're doing, and they need people to hold their hands. They don't know how to negotiate. All kinds of goofy mess. Then you got some that just went and got their own authority because they already thought through some stuff and they know what they want to do next. They probably talked to some people, probably got some customers and things like that coming down the road. But yeah, I'm not gonna stand here and say that the rates now are the same rates that they were 5 months ago, because it's not, for the most part. So, but there's still money to be had. It's just where you gonna be, what are you doing? So like y'all seen me run power only. I had to hit that. I needed to do that for a second while I was trying to get these. So hopefully these will pay off. Now I ain't gonna say pretty quickly, but get back in the game. I want to turn them into kind of stokers, but that'd be like down the road. So I ain't even worried about that right now. Negotiating is a powerful source. And if you don't know how to do it, and if you don't know how to get on the telephone to talk to somebody, here you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose every time. Um, Not saying that it's the greatest company of all time, but I've been here over 3 years. Um, but if it doesn't matter if you want to get your own numbers, and I said that the other day in the last video, you're like, go get your numbers and all that. You'll be better off. If you don't know how to negotiate, you don't need no numbers. There's no need to go get numbers. You don't know how to go talk to customers. Go get a customer. You know, you don't need no numbers. And we can get back like negotiating and all that. I got drivers that they probably sub to me. I don't see them anymore. They talk to me on the phone, try to gather information, then they run away. I don't see them no more. That's fine. But I know some of them came in here and did exactly what they thought they was gonna do, and it ain't happening. For example, there's some that probably live in Texas, and I love using Texas. But I just want to run Texas. You just want to run Texas, huh? You know what I mean? People in Texas. You know what I mean? Trucks are in Texas because the truck to load ratio is probably crazy. There's probably like 10 trucks to 2 loads. But you want to run just Texas. And then you find out why later on, especially after the rates done drop, you can't get nothing because you got some drivers out here that just run Texas or just run whatever, excuse me. And they'll get, I know a Landstar driver that did it recently. They'll run from Alabama to Texas. Well, it was $1,900 when the freight was popping. But they never went back to go see what they can get out of Texas. Back over to Alabama. You know, maybe over to Tallahassee or whatever. You know, so then the rates drop. Now it's a problem. Then what are you gonna do? Well, you didn't take the time to go back and look. You just like, well, $1,900. That's great. I'll just run out there and come on back. So now at the end of the day, you done fucked yourself because now whoever it was a broker load, they pulled back on the rates. Somebody else probably came in, cut your throat, cut Landstar's throat for pulling the load. Now you don't know what to do. See, now if you was running for $1,900 out there to Houston or whatever, and you probably got like $1,200 back, maybe to Lafayette or something, who knows, or whatever. For $1,300, $1,400. You could have hopped, if you wanted to hop back, you could have hopped back then. But if you just want to run over there one way and then try to deadhead all the way back, I mean, it ain't like me with the power only thing. You paying me round trip. I mean, so, but when you doing like 900 miles for $1,900, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself, man, on that. So, and with the freight the way it looks right now, in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be even slower. So, that's just what it's going to be. You can do whatever you want. Your bank account lets you to do. Oh, yeah, of course. But the bottom line is, if you don't know what the hell you're doing, and your bank account doesn't allow you to do that, I mean, you could, you know, you got to know the numbers. Yeah, your bread got to be good when this stuff fluctuates. You got to have you got to have your go-to guys that you go to, you know. Like every year, I'm always running some power only. So around this time, because I know it gets kind of funny, and then I'll probably go back and I'll go pull some loads, and then that's how I play it. So if you don't know your numbers and all that, you know, you're gonna be kind of screwed. Should you what do you say? Should you buy a truck? Should you wait to buy a truck? That's on you. What your money look like? Like I said a minute ago, I don't know what your money look like, so I don't want to jump into your personal business or whatever. If your money look right, you got 10 grand saved up, I'll go find a truck with a warranty from the factory like I did, and then go on. Because if you go out here and buy one of these trucks, like a Cascadia, Peterbilt, whatever, and it's got 500,000 miles on it, 600,000 miles on it, you're gonna have a bunch of fucking problems, man. I mean, you have a bunch of problems. EGR, DPF, that all that mess out of warranty, man. And you're gonna have a lot of problems. You're gonna be breaking down all the time. You'll be shelling out 5,000. You're easily gonna cough up 3,000 at one of these places. 4,000, 5,000 for all that mess. So you want something. Even the premium 2,000, it don't cover the same thing like I said before as the factory, but you got something there for you. 579s. That's where they came from, man. You just gotta find the right one. It probably, I mean, whatever's left on the warranty, I should say. You find that, ask them all the questions, they'll break it down to you. Where in Missouri, must be in Springfield, Missouri, but that's where you get them from. Because if they're not really anywhere else, they might be in a couple other places, but yeah, they're out there. So nah, there's no 100% right way or wrong way. You know, just don't be stupid at what you're doing. So, and basically, I hate to say it, when you're running from Alabama to Texas and that hell way back, and that's all you kept doing the whole time, now shit hit the fan. I mean, what are you gonna say? Bought a truck from Summit Truck Group, Arkansas, 500. See, right there. I stopped at 550. That, I don't even know what their shit is, but I'm sure it's not an international Navistar Cummins warranty. So they say that shit, get everybody in that shit, go get that truck, then shit start happening. Now you got problems. So, and that's why people always say, well, the warranty ain't worth the piece of paper it's written on. Because you went and got a third-party aftermarket warranty, and it's just because they behind it, they're not 100% behind that shit. They selling that shit. They might just even say, here's 2 years for free, because they got to get rid of the trucks. International shit. They trying to get rid of that bitch. They trying to get rid of that truck. So, they almost went down a while back. So, that's understood with international. Fuck the max force unless you're going to delete the damn, emissions. I heard if you delete the emissions, it's a beast. I wouldn't mess with them. I was offered 2, 3 of them one time for cheap. They came from Heartland Express. I wouldn't touch them. They had like 2. Actually, they had about 2 years, 3 years of factory warranty left on them. I just didn't want to be the guinea pig. So I didn't touch them. So do I got wiring issues on what, the 579? I haven't seen any yet. Them 386s had a couple of them just with the emissions. That's about it. But yeah, man, if you bought a truck with 550, it ain't got no factory warranty on it, man. That's some warranty they slapped together, whoever they messing with. You know, you gotta make sure you do your oil changes and all that too. But if you bought one with them kind of miles on it, most likely it ain't got no damn factory warranty. Now these, well, they ain't got 550 on them. They still had a warranty on it from Packard and Peterbilt. So you gotta dig around, man. Yeah, just say no to Max Force. From what I understand, they look throwaway trucks. Truck has 1.4 million miles on it next week. On them, what engine you got? Can't do Cali. Yeah, you must got some. Okay. Yeah, you gotta read that contract, man. Because they just say engine and after treatment, and everybody thinks it's like, oh shit, it covers everything. Nah, it don't cover every fucking thing. They ain't covering wires and some things and harnesses on some things, and you'll have. I mean, about to fall on live. Fuck y'all. But you'll have a problem when something goes down, especially if you ain't got the money to do it. A-Cert Caterpillar. I've been hearing some funny things about the A-Cert. I thought about buying one before I bought them 579s, but I was just like, nah, whatever. I need to save money instead of kicking out money at this time, because I just need that factory coverage, and I mean it covers a whole lot of stuff versus what a third party aftermarket deal would do. So, but some guys like the A-Cert, but a lot of guys always against them. A lot of guys are against PACCAR. Some of us like them. Me, I just rather have a 60 series Detroit and be gone with it, but that's in that Freightliner I got. But PACCAR's a fuel efficient, lighter engine than the others. Now what they done to them, they're easier to work on, and you can get to things much better. They changed some wire harness issues, so wires don't rub against each other and things like that. So they did take care of that. But it's a good fuel efficient engine. I mean, I know that they got them out. It's hard to find. If you could find one with like 1850 foot-pounds of torque and 500 horsepower, you got a monster there. Especially you got like some 336s or whatever for your rear ends. So I seen a couple, but they don't have warranties on it unless you buy a premium 2000. So, but there's a lot of people that they'll go buy them, Yeah, a lot of people are doing that, man. A lot of people are doing that. Delete. I ain't gonna delete these. I'm just gonna probably trade them in for something else. I wish I could have got my hands on a glider, but the way they was playing around with the regs, I couldn't get one. I'm on a list for one, but I shouldn't say one. It was two. Damn, I'm about to fall again. But that's not gonna happen. Not at this time anyway. So, and I know people talk about Fitzgerald glider, Harrison gliders, and a couple other gliders like out in North Carolina. Just depends on who's putting the engine together, because you can get an engine directly from Detroit versus Fitzgerald and whoever else. I think everybody else does strictly Detroit engines. They all of them are Detroit engines. Some of them are Cat and Cummins, but in-house, I should say. Guys don't like the in-house engines. And if they do get an in-house engine, they always trying to turn it up, trying to do something crazy with it. Then they shit be blowing up, then they getting mad about it. So, but yeah, I was on the list for glider, and it just didn't work out, man. The way they kept coming down with them regs, so I just left that alone. It's 28 of y'all watching. Damn it. That's good. But I know the video froze earlier, so I'm gonna get back to it. We were talking about the 19.5 tires. Y'all heard about that. This is a 10-2 spread. Close. It's 49. Here's the stand for the ramps. Here's the ramps right here. Like I said, I'm gonna get little ends tacked on to where I could put. But I get it all set up that way I could like put things on there like beams or whatever. So be pretty versatile. I got two boxes, one on this side, one on the other side. Like I said, it's a 37-inch deck height. There's one, there's the other one. So we'll be ready to go tomorrow with them. Learning the ropes about. Yeah, perfect example, man. Is I had a Freightliner like that. Me and my wife went out there, got it and washed it. I did it on purpose, and I bought it just to say I'm doing a commercial loan. And I already had a truck. I just wanted to have a commercial loan on my credit side, and I paid it off because they really want to see your ass making payments for like 2 years on something like that, and we paid it in like, I don't know, 19 months, something like that. Now the truck cost $14,000. Now somebody's gonna put, you could have just dropped cash money on that, did it? You now understand what I'm saying? It cost $14,000, so I made about $1,000 payment per month for the truck. For it was a 2-year deal pretty much. The truck sat most of it. It was just a tool just for me to, like, that's what I call tools. You know, these are tools because I know I'm not gonna tear them up like some drivers tear them up and give them back to quality and dump them behind the TA. That's not tools, but I use it as a tool, as a stepping stone to get to where I need to go, as far as that goes. So I paid it off. There was time to trade it in. I caught him at the right time. The market was bad for trucks. It's gonna go bad in a minute if it keeps on doing what it's doing out here. You won't see no more trucks for like $60,000. They'll be down to 50, 45. They got to get rid of them. Too many trucks in the market. You could take. I took the truck and traded it in. I traded that truck in for $13,000. So basically, I only paid $1,000 for a truck for 2 years. That's it. Cause they took a trade in. Like, well, damn, how you buy a truck for 14 and 2 years later trade it in for 13? You gotta play around with it. How many miles did I have on when I traded it in? Not even 1 million. I bought it. It had right at 900. So I traded back in. It had 900, 9 something. It was almost 1 million. But I forget the numbers. But I remember it sat for a while before I decided to just say, all right, I'm gonna put somebody in the joint. And I ran it for a little bit. But then I traded the joint in for 13 grand. It was 2005 Century class. So it did pretty good. It messed up a couple of times, but it was, I guess, because it sat for a little while. But I got my little money out of it, you know. So it was a pretty good truck. Best truck I ran is that red Columbia I got. I think I had that truck since 2007 or into 07. 60 series Detroit 03. It's got 1.5 something million miles on it, and I only had like 2 breakdowns. David, I see you. You're watching the video. I'm gonna tell you where you're going, but you're going north. I'll get to you on that one. It's definitely 100 miles north. I'm gonna get to you on that. What was I saying? 2003 Freightliner. It had 2 breakdowns. Ejector wiring harness or something like that. Ejector cups. No, O-rings. So it cost me a couple of $1,000. I was messing around with it and then found out it was the O-rings. And then I had one incident where the drive shaft fell out and tore everything up. I just had them replace everything under there, from the airbags to the airlines. It cost me like $6,500. And that wasn't at the dealership. That was at some little shop actually here in Tennessee. And I had a turbo blow once in Tennessee. I guess I like Tennessee for some damn reason. I don't know. But they replaced it for like $2,500, and I replaced it again like a couple of years later, or a few years later. I had that truck for 10 years now. So it really never let me down too much. I made a lot of money driving that truck. I bought it at 485,000 miles, and the Joker got 1.5 million on it. So that tells you how many miles I dropped on that thing since I bought it. Plus these trucks and plus the other trucks. So You see how many miles I done turned out here. 30, y'all. What's happening? Um, let me go get this thing, man. I forget the name of that damn town. How many miles do you have on the train? They gave me 13K. Yes, they did. Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it, man. The warranty run out. I probably run it for a little bit. That's what the fleets do. The warranty run out. They probably run it for a little bit. Some of them still got warranty left on them. Um, they trade them in. So, excuse me. I'll pull up this information. Yeah, they trade them in, man. So they don't want to deal with the stuff that some of us are dealing with when we buy them used. So they know all that stuff's gonna start tearing up. It's gonna start costing money. So that's exactly what it is, man. Let me build my credit. Yeah, I mean, you want to get something with factory warranty, go ahead and go get it, man. Gotta look around. There ain't too many trucks out there with the factory warranty left on them. Snyder trucks do. They got a good little warranty. Them Prime trucks do. They've been had that shit since I was there. One or two others, but then once you get past that, everybody else it's like hit and miss. So it's a hit and miss situation right there, man, when it comes to that. No, I'm not buying nothing new. It's just that I got basically new truck warranty on a used truck, whatever was remaining of it. I mean, they bought the warranty. They just like had so much, so much warranty, more than your average trucking company would have on it, that they traded in. It's still like buying a brand new truck. And most of them got a 2-year base warranty on it anyway. And then it runs out. And then you're shit out of luck after that. Everything's on you. So that's how that happened. I ain't buying nothing new right now. I might get one more later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then after that, I'll probably go with something new. And I see you talking about 600,000 miles. That's what happened. I got rid of one of them, both of them. One was about to hit 6. The other one's already well over 6. It's time to go, because it's going to cost your ass down the road, man. What up, what up? What up, Bobo? Before the factory, remember factory. If you want to go get the aftermarket, it won't cover you the same way. You can take it to the dealership, I guess wherever you got it from, and if they sell them an aftermarket warranty, a premium 2000 or whatever, they will inspect the truck, the engine, and the after treatment. That's when you do it. You take it back in there and they inspect it, and then they think everything's good, then they'll slap the warranty on it. If they don't, then hey, you got a chance to fix it right now while it's under warranty. Then they'll give you one. So that's how you do that. Some of y'all got messages coming through and I'm not seeing them. I must have hit something one day and I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let me see. Messages, live chat. All messages are visible. I think I fixed it for you. You can find them, man. You can find them Snyder trucks out there. They don't pull worth of shit, but they got a good warranty on them. low miles, select trucks in Atlanta and places like that. Them damn prime trucks. So you can definitely find them out there. I'm just scrolling through my phone trying to pull up something. I got it for you. Crap. Oh yeah, I got it resolved, man. Right here. I'm just gonna have the boys take them down tomorrow, and I'm gonna go pull a load. Finally, I just had to wait for a couple of things to get done. Yeah, so we got that resolved, man. Uh, it was a lengthy process. Excuse me. I don't know if this joint gonna hold up. I might put it in the tire or something. I'm trying to shoot David a load here. Give me a second. But yeah, I got that taken care of, man. So, David, I'm gonna shoot it to you from my other phone. So, I know you're gonna leave later on. I'll let you know about that fuel situation. Now I ain't about to barbecue out here. I did barbecue in the back of the trailer one time. I ordered Chinese food too a couple times. Ate on the damn deck, me and a couple drivers. I had a little grill one time. I dumped it because it was one of those like charcoal grills. You can't keep running like that shit. So, just gotta get something like a gas grill or something, and you'll be straight with that. So, hold on 1 second. I'm about to send this off. There you are. There's your load, and I will get you the fuel thing in a little bit. So I explained what to do when the factory warranty runs out. Do it before, get it inspected, and then get an aftermarket, or just get rid of the truck. Do I think they'll get rid of DEF? There's been talks about it. See, California's funny, man. All this shit is because of them. You know, they come up with this shit, and I said, they gonna come up with this shit, then they gonna start crying about the shit, talking about, oh, the shit causes cancer, and this, you know, everything in Cali causes cancer. You know, us looking at each other causes cancer out there. And they always the first ones with some bullshit every time. Then Jersey, New York, and somebody follows suit, and vice versa. Do I think they're gonna get rid of it? Probably so. They're gonna come up with something else. And they said it's killing the trees or killing the bees or some shit out there. I was reading Snyder and them. Speaking of Snyder got hammered. STs got hammered about that mess running around there with non-DEF trucks. There's people out there that still run around that's in California with non-DEF DPF trucks, and they're exempt or whatever they're doing. So it's a tricky situation messing around out there, man. I know Landstar makes us show engine plate, serial numbers, and all that crazy mess. Other carriers don't. I was audited at Landstar for that crap. I had an exemption on my Freightliners where they both was going into California, but you only was allowed so many miles per year, 1,000 I think. Like right now, if you got an older truck and you go to Cali, like a 2003 something like that, or anything 2007 or 2008 and older, up to like I guess 95 or whatever year it is, it could be 2000. You got till the 31st or January 31st to get your exemption. But you go to the Air Resources Board for California, and you just apply for it. There ain't nothing to it. Just set up a little account, tell how many trucks you got and stuff like that, and you're good to go. What up, Beast Move? I'm gonna get to you in a sec. But they're gonna get rid of DEF. When? I don't know. You know they're gonna get rid of it. So when they're gonna do it, I don't know. They'll cry enough. You know, California always worrying about the wrong shit. And you know, they worry about DEF, DPF, and all that shit, and the whole state on fire. I live next door to them. So, and I see some of their shit bleeding into Arizona. So, believe it or not. So, they're gonna get rid of it. 29, y'all, 9. Snyder sells trucks, yes. Snyder sells trucks, so you can go to them and get a truck. They got gliders. If you can get your hands on one, normally it's a Columbia. 60 Series Detroit, 9 DPF, 9 def. I don't know how many miles they have on them. I think they'd be in the 30s. They have 98, 99 engines in them. Shoot, they might have 2000, 2003 engines in them. They don't care because they don't have to deal with the def DPF. So they have those, and they sell them other trucks in the fleet. So they sell trailers too. Goddamn Swift sell trucks and trailers from their yard, their inventory. Creep, all of them do. So, but I don't know what they do to them before you get them. So, I mean, you have to find that out when you call them. Because people will tell you they DOT'd and this and that, and really they're not freaking DOT'd. Just like the trucks that I picked up, they weren't DOT'd. Not really. People, they just do walkthroughs. They just looking at them, yeah, put a sticker on it, send it on about his business. So, yeah, time to get greedy. I'm gonna try to get greedy. I mean, it's the wrong time, but we're gonna try to get greedy. I gotta get greedy in a minute. So, phone went on. Let me see something. All right. What you think about the premium 2000 warranty? SoCal swears by it, but many others claim most. Shout out to SoCal. I don't know if he's subbed over here. I'm subbed over there. Yeah. What people don't understand is Premium 2000 isn't a Detroit diesel, Packard, Caterpillar, Peterbilt, Freightliner, whatever warranty. This is just something saying, we got a little Band-Aid package for you to help you out if certain things go wrong. And as long as you can prove you service your truck and stuff like that, we can help you out up to X amount of dollars, up to X amount of times per year. Now, if your turbo goes out under a warranty like that and it messes up something else and something else is not related, they're not gonna cover that other shit. That's fucked up, but that's just what it is. But now if it was just the factory joint, then they're covered. Each time I went down with the 386, they covered what was in their shit. So they covered their shit. Whatever was on their shit that they gave out, they covered it. So I ain't gonna sit here and say that they trash. The only reason why people say they trash because they want them to cover the whole shit. Like, dude, it's just some companies stepping up saying we'll help you out a little bit. That's it. So people going around saying they trash and this and that, but they just mad because they didn't cover everything. Yeah, it sucks if your turbo, like I said a minute ago, your turbo blows and it destroys your charge air cooler and whatever else, but it ain't covered. That's the only thing that sucks about it. So that's what, and people don't read the shit. So SoCal says yes. I say yeah. I done had a few claims. I ain't been rejected by none of the shit that was covered. So I had to pay for other shit that wasn't covered. So yeah, I mean, you got two people right there that's, popping up on YouTube, talk about stuff like that. So you take it with how you want it. So I would say, yeah. If I was to keep these trucks right here and the warranty's about to run out of them, whatever Packard has left on them and Peterbilt, well, forget Peterbilt's part because it's just like wires for the headlights and things like that. Maybe the radiator or something. But it was like engine after treatment stuff. Yeah, I might go in there and throw a Band-Aid warranty on it. If I feel I'm gonna keep the trucks maybe another year. If I'm gonna keep it 3 months, I ain't gonna do it. So I ain't gotta worry about that shit till 2021. That's damn near like a little over a year or whatever it is that's left on the joint, whatever, a little over a year. So yeah, now your truck, if you be smooth, I will say, I don't know if you think about getting a different truck doing it or the truck you got doing it. Either way, you gotta go do an inspection. Now I don't know how premium handles it with a truck that's already out of warranty, if that's the case. But I'm pretty sure if it's out and you gotta go inspect it, and if something's wrong with it, you gotta go fix whatever's wrong with it for them to give you that warranty. So, but guys with truck warranties that's still left on their trucks from the factory, you may as well take it in early and go ahead and get it done. And you'll be straight. Let me see what else we talking about here. Be smooth. How can I buy a truck from these big companies if I'm not working for them? Just go on their website. Snyder sell them. Get yourself a bank. Credit's good. You know, find yourself a bank. A few banks out there. Tab Bank, Mission Financial is a high risk place. A Mirror. Some of these your credit score got to be decent. Goddamn, I know a few of them. I know there's a few banks out there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not referring you to them, but you gotta go dig around. You can find them on Trucker to Trucker and other things like that. You'll find a bank to deal with them. Snyder and them probably got something for you over there. So just gotta find a bank, and I wouldn't be reaching for any bank, you know, to chop your head off with a ridiculous interest rate. I mean, if it's your first time getting a truck, they might hit you with the 15, 18% or whatever. But I'll make sure the price of the truck is low enough, or you're gonna get slaughtered. That's what I would do. Rates still. Hold on, I'm getting to you. Y'all talking today. Got short attention span. Me too, man. Got about me 2 spare starters. Shoot, I don't know. Get yourself what you call that starter, man. I think what kind of starter you got? I forget the name of it, DeVille or something like that. It's a good starter. I don't know if they put them on Cascade. They got to be in Detroit. Cascadians. Yeah, they all got it, I believe. But now Packard, I don't know. They got their own little deal going. Most people don't watch more than 79 minutes of YouTube videos. Yeah, just like most people don't read but 1 or 2 sentences on a job ad. And then they call it in with the bullshit. So, but whatever. I mean, now if it's some bullshit, talking about somebody getting fucked up or something, everybody on it. If I sat right here and told that another YouTuber ain't shit, they trash, or whatever, then everybody on it, which I can sit here and do that, and I'll probably have like 30,000 subs. I can sit there and do that all day, but that's not why I be on. So rates looking good, huh? Depends where you at, depends what you're doing. I ran that power only stuff, the rates was good. Got these trailers, seen a couple loads pop up. Rates look good. David's on a load, 2 loads right now. Rates look good for them. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run into something somewhere where it's just gonna be some bullshit, just like the other week. I ran him out to Oklahoma. He sat for a couple of days, just like ran into some bullshit. So it's that time of year where you just run into bullshit. So there ain't no way around it, you know. People wondering why people, like I said earlier, leaving companies. Like, ain't no need fucking running now. It ain't gonna change anywhere else for the most part. Everybody got different freight and different things moving, you know, but it's that time of the year. Plus what on top of whatever didn't happen prior to that. They're all moving back to Phoenix and Cali. Hey, people in Cali, they move out. They move to Arizona and other places, Colorado, and then those states become almost like them. Like they start like adapting to some of the shit that they did. I watched them in Colorado. Colorado's trying to adopt that stuff that California does with that deaf and all that shit. Whatever they call themselves doing. I guess they trying to get them a carb team out there to start hammering truckers. So when is that gonna happen? I don't know. But the new governor did say something about it. So gotta whatever, man. I mean, I love Cali. Don't get it fucked up. But hey, they got too much fuckery going on when it comes to rules and regulations. I like Cali, just I don't know, I like it. And I got the 49ers as my team, and they ain't shit right now. But I like running Southern California and come out. But the rules and regs and the fuckery sometimes at the scales, you know, that make you kind of turn your head on them a little bit sometimes. Yeah, warranty companies be trying to half-ass. Well, no, the dealer's fixing the truck. The warranty companies, yeah, they only gonna give you a halfway warranty. So I mean, yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna give you a halfway warranty. That's why it's called a Band-Aid. But if it's covered on there, then they'll cover it. If it ain't covered, I don't care if something else caused it. That was covered, they ain't gonna cover that part. It sucks. Ain't no point wasting money. Change it yourself. Oh yeah, I was seeing you the other day. Back to Be Smooth and the starter. Most shops, that's a flat rate, man. I don't know, maybe $200 or something. I don't know. That's a flat rate deal. Anybody tell you, oh, we can do that by the hour? The fuck out of here. I ain't doing it. Unless he says I can change it in 1 hour, then do it. And if it's like $100, then do it. But if they're gonna say it's $110 an hour and they're gonna take 3-4 hours, run. Run. Run, man. Let me see, y'all really talking today, man. I mean, that's what's up. AZ or Oregon and AZ. Can I buy a truck from these big companies? Answer that, Lee Hill. Yeah, find somebody on YouTube with a 13 Cascadia, but pretty much most of them are about the same. You know, I mean, most of them about the same. Hey, you gotta call and speak to the truck sales department. Yeah, call big companies, speak to their sales department, equipment sales. Maverick got them, TMC got them, Snyder got them, Warner got them. They call them different names, but they got them. They got websites too. That's right. I'm sorry, fam. I ain't ever making a YouTube video. It's a guy from Missouri named Gordon. He makes repair videos. Yeah, but I mean, you want a little repair or something, you just type in certain names, certain words, you know, fixing the starter on a Detroit or DD15, or fixing this on that. It'll pop up. You just hit it on Google, it's gonna pop up. Google got the answers down there to everything, or it kind of leads you into the right direction because somebody done spoke about it before, did it before. So Prime Inc. sells their trucks. Pedigree, yeah, Pedigree was started back in like 2005, I want to say, right when I walked out of there. They was doing them Pedigree trucks, and they had Prime Logistics, and drivers was getting trucks going back over there. I think it was dropping like 10 or 12 grand down on the truck. I was like, damn. And they was just locked in with that shit. That's the only thing that sucked. But if you're just buying it now and going somewhere else, then you're probably good to go. Those trucks, if you buy them with the low 400s, stuff like that, you probably get a pretty good truck from over there. Check your local bank, check your got a credit union, they might rock with you, you know. There's a couple of banks out there that's not, not your bank, that got pretty good interest rates. If you got decent credit, they'll give you a shot. So yeah, you can get stuff at 8%, 5%, 5% down, 10% down. Now if you're getting 15% and up, your credit's kind of like, you're like in the 640s or something like that, and lower. If you're under that, there's options out there. SoCal got it out there talking about, places no money down for leases and stuff. I saw something funny the other day about equity and stuff. That's what I'm talking about when I did a trade-in. OG Ricky said, I like how he talk. I can almost do his voice, man. But he said, you motherfuckers getting them trucks or some shit, leasing them damn trucks. Then when some shit go wrong, can't borrow no money off your truck to get it fixed. Well, in them leases now, people lease trucks. I lease trucks, but that was an interesting statement, man, because that is true. That is true. Very true. Freedom Truck Finance. Never heard of them. First Truck. Yeah, just build from it. No late payments. Make your payments on time. Some banks got grace periods if you have a hard time or something like that. 10 days, 15 days after the payment due date. They'll work with you. High rates looking at Landstar. Van rates are funny. But I do power only. See, people get twisted. Now I hit a power only with a van or whatever, and the rates is like out of this world. I'm looking for a regular van load, shit like trash. But that's what it is right now. There's still some good ones. I seen a load the other night, picked up down the street. I missed it. It said 60 miles, $2,100. I called. Vans is like vultures, man. That thing go off on your phone, you better pick up and be ready to go. If you hesitate, wait like 2-3 minutes on it, that shit gone, man. There's too many van drivers out here, Landstar drivers competing with outside carriers, which I don't even agree with that. But that's their shit, that's what they do. You got Landstar trucks competing with whoever calling in. One of y'all with your own authority calling in. Now, do you get to see every Landstar load that we got? No. We don't even see some of the loads that they put out there, for y'all. So, whether they're good loads or bullshit loads, or as some people say, double brokered, whatever. So, but the rates for the vans are funny. The step deck and flatbeds, depending where you're at, and the demand, the rates are fluctuating. Saw a reefer driver at Landstar. He got a load 200 miles, $2,700. They had a reefer, fucking hazmat. So, see, it's all that specialized shit, I know the drivers over here say they ain't hauling no hazmat and they ain't doing this and they ain't doing that. That's why drivers be running away. You fucking limit yourself. You here, you driving here. You may as well go ahead and do it. Whatever. Because if you just want to keep running around and try to chase that cookie and Pop-Tart load just to get you to the house every damn week, then you wonder why you ain't got no fucking money. I don't know. I know, like I said before, if I leave here, I know damn well if I got authority or something, it's not gonna be the same. There will be more opportunities out there, as far as booking freight with different brokers, and you gotta watch out what brokers you're messing with. But I know it won't be exactly the same. No, I won't be able to haul hazmat under my own authority because I ain't gonna be able to have to carry that insurance and stuff like that. And there's certain accounts they got that I'm probably not gonna get my hands on. Or loads, that they're never gonna broker out. What states? Boy, I got the fucking worst shit that keeps freezing, man. Let me see what states you. Damn, what states do I suggest to run through? Working on percentage. Well, just stay in the Midwest, run around. That's about it for the most part. Like I said, it's gonna be a little slow and shit right now. February into March, let's start picking up again for you. No matter where you're at, unless you're just doing something specialized. you know, like trade shows, things like that, or whatever. Like me, I probably run a couple loads, and I probably still go back hauling grocery loads. Cause they paying for me, paying to move that stuff for Valentine's Day and all that mess. So why not? What up, bro? The left door closed. No, I ain't getting no driver yet. Yeah, we'll chop it up, man. Nah, I ain't got nobody yet. Just a couple people, you know, inquired about it or whatever. When I go back and look at things like how often you moving around, driving somebody. If you done moved around one too many times, most likely you're gonna leave here too. So the minute something doesn't go right or something, and that's what I be looking at on drivers and a couple other things and PSP stuff or whatever. So this motherfucker ain't trying to. Oh, Swift driver, whatever you doing. So what else? What else? Yeah, we'll chop it up though. Left door closed. Alcohol, sports, gambling. For the horizon of minds. Keep it in control. Fly to Cali, fly out. I'll never haul to that state ever again. I just do Southern Cali, man. So I hear you. I hear you. People in California are nothing but a disease. I don't want to say all that. It's the goddamn politics, man. It's the politics. There's some good people in Cali, man. I got some good people in Cali. I mean, 49er fans and all that. I got a lot of them on my Facebook page. I can't say the people in Cali got a disease. But the people that run the state, yeah, I guess so. Too much foolishness, man. Like I said, they're always worried about something stupid. Like I said, death, DPF, and the whole state's on fire. Like, I'm sure death trucks didn't cause that one, you know. But they always focus. To me, they always focus on the wrong shit. That's the way I look at it. Folks trying to get on your level with multiple trucks without leasing them. Man, it's hard for me to even get to where I got it. I mean, you hear people saying some shit that, some unheard of shit, but you hear somebody say they bought a truck. They ain't buy no truck. You leased the truck. They ain't bought nothing. There ain't no way some of the shit that be happening that's going on out here. It's not possible, man. Some of the shit that you hear people saying, the truck stops at the round table, at the you know, here, Facebook, YouTube. It's just like, I don't get it. I mean, you don't see me on YouTube bragging and shit like that, because, yo, shit can hit the fan any minute for anybody. Who knows? I might go back being a company driver if some shit went wrong. Yeah, who knows, man? And people tell you, nah, you don't see me on here bragging and all that other shit, you know, pumping myself up and all that shit. I ain't gonna do all that shit, man. Now, I do say some shit that might not sit right with some people probably, but other than that, you ain't gonna catch me on no shit like that. You can have the fleet. Yes, drivers, man. I read an article. I read an article about drivers' pay went down 50% or something like that over the years, and that's with inflation and stuff. So yeah, drivers' pay went down, but drivers also ain't shit, man. You see some of them, they ain't shit. The work ethic ain't shit. The mindset ain't shit. So that also plays a big role into it, and that's more than the percentage of that is higher than the damn money. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I am a truck driver. Brooklyn, New York, man. I lived upstate New York. Well, I don't want to call it upstate. Just outside New York City. Rockland County for 8, 9, 10 years. Just across the Tappan Zee. I lived up there too. I lived in Memphis for a little piece. North Carolina for a long time. San Diego for a little while. So, actually, not Van Nuys. Fuck. Ventura, California. I was up in there for a little bit. It was back like early 2000. In Dallas. That was just for a short period of time, about 3 months. But this is all before truck driving though. So be smooth. That's why people don't go buy multiple trucks. Sadly, to see how others did it. Yeah, everybody got different formulas, man. How you handle your shit. I mean, I took a risk on taking a third one. You know, the two trucks, the 2 trailers is just whatever. But the third one, you know, you look at Swift and all of them, they can't fill all their trucks. People got like 2, 3 trucks. You know, they can't fill all their trucks. You know, so that's just what it is out here. It's a crapshoot. Street Scores, that's a new one. A couple of new ones I see. Appreciate the follow or you're watching. What's up? Make sure you follow some of these other guys who are doing it big. Be smooth with your email. Do they want to pay off? Yeah, well, no, you don't have to pay it off. But you want to have some time on it, man. You want to make sure you don't want to buy a truck and then next year kind of, I mean, you can do it, but you want to put some time behind that. 18 to 24 months. And then pay it off, trade it in. Hopefully you're not upside down in the loan. But that's how I look at it when I do it. Is that truck going to have me upside down at the end? And I'm going to break even? I'm going to get a couple of dollars out of it? Nah, I bought them 2 386s, man. $44,000. They were more than that if the market was what it is today. That was a win. I stole them trucks, man. Traded them back in. I had them for like over a year and a half. A year and a half. Why it was established with credit, me and my wife. So when I traded those jokers in, I got $2,000 credit each truck. They wanted to pay them all $27,000. I owe $25,000 each one. So I can't owe $4,000 on it. I mean, I applied it to things I wanted on the truck, refrigerators and stuff like that, since the boys took the refrigerators and shit out the trucks. So yeah, I mean, you gotta look at shit like that, man. If you're gonna, build. What up, Malik? What up? Was I supposed to call you back yesterday, man? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. David called me. I didn't even call you back. But I can holler at you later. Stay with Lance, though. My boy doing good. Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes with these trailers over here. Anyway, I think it added more to the, my arsenal there. So I mean, I think it's gonna be a good look. Going on 14 years of trucking, man. I'll be pushing 18 in a minute. Now, have I been doing this stuff before this? No. I wasn't even thinking about owner operator stuff like that. So like year 3, year 4, my wife talked about it, But other than that, I'm gonna talk about wives in a minute. Some of you drivers got this shit fucked up out here. I'm gonna talk about that and remind me to talk about it if I forget about it. But we talked about it, and we went from there. When I was living in North Carolina, it was a different story. I still think to this day, if we was out there, I think I have a few more trucks and some drivers out. Just the way I saw things out that way. It's kind of rough over there right now, especially since that hurricane jacked them up. But I could have did some things over there. I'm in Arizona now, so it's a different type of atmosphere, so I just got to get used to that. Whatever. You're welcome on the advice and info. Landstar still takes some percentage if you have your own trailer. Yes, they do. Still, it depends if you got a reefer and all that other mess. People, it's crazy. I'm here. 73%, but I got my thing structured to where damn near I make over 80. Now all you hear is everybody talking about 65%. Well, yeah, everybody truck base number is 65%. It's what you do after that, or whatever you figure out. There's always something. It's like a little video game, you know. You go around and you break this brick. Oh shit, you found some shit. That's just what it's like Mario Brothers or some shit, you know. But yeah, when I go back and look at my stuff, it's like right on 80%, 83%, somewhere around there. I think I'm gonna have some changes done. It's probably gonna go up a little bit. But these trailers right here are gonna help us out a little bit, you know, with that. Fuel discounts is great right now. We're getting like $1 off per gallon at the TA and all that. If it's $3.30, it's $2.30 somewhere. So that's also a plus. So 73 total percent for that flatbed step. There's 72 for a van if you got your own, or you get it from I forget the name of that guy. I think you got a reefer. It's like a percent or two more RGN, and all that other stuff is a little bit more. So not by too much, but those loads, they paying like $8 million. Now $8 million, I'm stretching like a motherfucker now. Don't believe all that. So you know, when you're paying like $40,000 on like 400 miles or 1,000 miles, I mean, yeah, on stuff like that. I know you gotta have escorts and cops and overweight permits, depending on the load. Because I could probably put a load on here that pay 20. Who knows? And it might not be. It's only because I'm the only step deck in the area, or they know they ain't gonna find nobody in a certain area. So you might be in North Dakota with a low profile step deck, and somebody got a ridiculous ass load up there. Who knows? So they're gonna get their percentage. You're running off their authority, you're using their services. They're doing all the paperwork for you and all that other mess. So they're gonna get their part. I mean, it's just what you're gonna do on your end to save yourself. I don't care for the crack on small carriers, but that small carrier thing ain't nothing, man. I mean, I drove for a small carrier. What I was trying to say that day was, there's a lot of fucked up drivers, and there's fucked up drivers that drive for here, they drive for Swift or whatever. Every time you see them, and I dealt with them and got in arguments with them, they was some of the ones with the worst safety scores, all kinds of this shit, fucked up shit, busted ass trucks and doing all kinds of retarded shit. You see them on YouTube or whatever, just fucking retarded shit. You know, that's all I was talking about. I mean, I drove for a small carrier before as a, you know, company driver, and that was probably the best place I've been at. That same person was gonna let me buy my first truck or second truck. I tried one, I gave it back. He's gonna let me drive for him. So, and he still got his little company to this day. He's just downsized. He's back in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So, there's no beef with little carriers. There's just an issue with certain drivers that drive for little carriers that talk too much shit when they shit is all fucked up. So that was my problem with that. There ain't no problem with no little carriers. So I don't want you to get that all twisted. I do move a lot, man. Sometimes I get in the area, as you can see, and I've been in the same area for a while running around. So you know that ain't a lot, you know. But yeah, me, the little carriers, I crack on Swift, man. You found me pulling a Swift trailer. I crack on whatever, man. I crack on. So I know there's good drivers at Swift. I know there's decent drivers at these companies. I just crack on because they stand a lot of shit. Some of it's just for no fucking reason. So I had my little boo-boos when I first started. Was it like what you see with some of these guys? The GPS telling them to hit bridges and shit? No, but I had little incidents and stuff like that. And I think I've stated a couple of them. Hold on. Talk about side chicks. Ain't got no side chicks, man. Ain't got no side chicks. Side chicks. Even side chicks, there's some Facebook groups out there you go find. You probably got some side chicks in there. You see them posting up these little profiles talking about they need a truck driver husband. I don't know, whatever, man. Nah, no side chicks, man. Side chicks. They trying to get somebody killed, man. Yeah, my wife probably watching right now. Travel Loco thoughts. Travel Loco. The only every time I seen a Travel Loco truck, it was like a quality truck, and it was just sitting at MAC Kenworth. Like they just abandoned the bitch. The only person I seen on YouTube with Travel Loco, and there might have been two people, because people started telling me, I forget the other person's name. The fuck's his name? He kicked me out of his group, I guess because I was affiliated with somebody, and plus I said something about him comparing Landstar to Travel Loco. What the fuck is his name, man? Little tubby dude. I call him Little Tubby. He looked a little tubby from what I saw. What the fuck's his name? Y'all know him. Jason Pope, the trucker's coach. Call himself a coach. Yeah, him. He's the only one I see at Travel Loco. Really. And as far as him doing them comparisons, he should have never did that because he was just totally wrong with that. You know, he was saying things like, well, if I haul the load that a Landstar driver haul, well, I'll get this much. No, because the Landstar driver might get the load for $6 a mile and you got it for $2.50. So that's what I didn't agree with him saying stuff like that. People had brought that to my attention. And then, I don't know, one night I got the boot out of his little group that he had. So other than that, this ain't about him. But yeah, that's the only person I know about Travel Loco. But from what I know, you got like places like Travel Loco, you got Mag Carriers. Mag Carriers is probably better. And then you got F2F, Farm to Fleet. That sun is beaming a little bit. Let me put my shades on or something. So I don't know much about Travel Loco. Other than, what's his name shouldn't have been doing them comparisons because he really didn't know what he was talking about as far as I'm concerned, the way it goes. So, because everybody knows it's 65%, that's it. Just like you said, B Smooth earlier, you know, people only watch 5 minutes of a video and they think they got the information. Just like I said, you're looking at a damn job description or whatever, they only read the first 2 damn lines and then they asking you damn questions that was already fucking sitting right there in front of their face the whole time. Side chicks, man. Am I netting 6 figures? Gotta play with your numbers, man. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's all good, man. Every person I run to with their own authority says the same thing. If I could take 3,000 from the do look good, I look at them take home 4,000 better. Yeah, I mean, drivers taking $4,000, $5,000, $3,000. I mean, you see the Landstar drivers when they're doing that. Some might run a little harder than others. Some don't. And they could be at other carriers too, but you know, it'd be Landstar. People would be acting like that 65% Landstar drivers, they get fucking killed. Yeah, they get the little deductions. They get the little deductions, and on weeks when it's bad for you, it ain't a great week. it looked like you got hit. You got hit hard. But they got. I don't win every week here, so I'm not gonna sit there and say I win every week because it doesn't happen. But yeah, drivers could be here doing that with a van or with a step or with a flat. Depends on how you're running, what you know, and you call on the phone. Some guys just look on that board all day, just chasing loads. Some guys got an agent, gotta call them up all the time and give them a load. I got a hey buddy that tried to work with me recently, so I ain't heard from him no more. But I mean, I just got him and I got out of town, so I think I used them a couple of times before. Because after a while, you use a couple of them, you'll remember them, they'll remember you. So, but yeah, there's some guys with their own authority. They ain't doing too much more than the guy at Landstar, and or wherever. The only difference is you just don't got all that stuff over your head, from Landstar and certain things they want you to do, 120s and all that mess. Now, if you're like somebody like myself or whoever and got your own authority, you'd probably be great, But if you just somebody that's went and got a truck and you just seem like, well, the rates is out of this world, like back, a while back, and don't know nothing else. That's why you see people now like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? Because they thought it was gonna be like that forever. It ain't gonna be like that forever. You gotta adjust to that bullshit when it goes down, man. Little carriers, well, the one I was allowed to run team with no 70-cent split. What? Oh, 11 months, so he went out though, trailer doors, people's mirrors and all. Shit. It's my take on the authority thing compared to how we have it at Landstar. My take on the authority, it depends on your approach. What you gonna do with your authority? You already talked to some people who said if you get your own authority, we got freight for you. I'm talking about direct people. Because I had this experience before, before Landstar and stuff like that. Talked to people back in North Carolina when I was there. Wow, shoot here, and other places. So there are shippers out there that's open to give you a load or have you set up with them. So it just depends on what your approach is. Because there's some guys that's just chasing loads on the board all day. There's some guys that can go get direct shippers. Now some guys will lie to you and say, I got a customer. And they ain't got no fucking customer. It's kind of like the Landstar. They ain't got no customer. You're talking to a broker. They got an account. They got you running, and that's it. So you gotta be careful when you listen to people talking about, I got my own authority and I got me a direct customer. So you ain't got no direct customers. They're just fucking lying, man. So just depends on your approach, what you want to do. You probably won't get. You know that's out the window unless you got extremely excellent credit, business credit, personal credit, whatever you're using. When some shit go down, and you need a couple of dollars, you better have the money. I don't think nobody's getting a dollar off at the fuel pump right now. No, you're not gonna get that either. But when it goes back to whatever to normal, I mean. You got cards like Nasty Card, a couple other cards, 40 cents off. They close. They close. You can run off that. But yeah, it's just as far as the overall thing, it's just depending on your approach and how you're set up. That's what I would say. I got some friends now with their own authority. Daniel McCarthy doing pretty well. He's got a reefer unit. I think he lives in Florida. Josh Ricard, one doing his thing. He talked to me. He's doing pretty decent. So with his van, somebody fucked this shit up recently, but he got it fixed. And I guess they got it all squared away from what he said. So he doesn't have a direct customer, but I'm pretty sure eventually he will once he starts, talking. To take on the thing. Our trucker coach has his own authority now. I heard a story about that. I don't know what he's doing. I heard he doesn't even be on YouTube anymore. So, but then again, I think he was recently I was looking at something. Everybody was talking about Charmaine Jeffers or whatever. I guess she had an incident with somebody cut her airline, which it looked like somebody did cut the airline because ain't no way you drug that trailer up there with the emergency line cut. That's something somebody wasn't paying attention to when they was talking shit. I forgot what, there was a couple of videos out there, but he popped up. I think he popped up on one of them videos somewhere. I just happened to see it was on my feed, and so yeah, I heard stories about him having his own authority. So I don't know what he's doing. So I haven't seen nothing from him really. He's just like everybody else. Yo, Cal, what you think of this guy? What you think of that guy? People like give me people videos to review what I think about certain people. So you on with Mad? Good, man. I mean, you can go get your own customer if you got one. You know, direct and run over there. You know. I spoke to Miss Tina a while back. I thought about sending the truck there. But other than that, yeah, they pretty straight. They changed over the years. Used to be you had to mail in your stuff to get paid. It's not like that no more. I heard they could scan. They still rent vans or whatever. When I was there, I was the only dude with a reefer unit at May. They don't really rent no reefers unless you're there for a minute or something. But yeah, I mean they got a few discounts now. I heard it's like 25 cents off at Pilot or something like that. So, but they like, I mean, it ain't gonna be like a Landstar thing. You're looking on a low board, man, and you're calling brokers, or you can go find a direct shipper and run like that with them. So it's a pretty straight outfit, man. So other than that, I mean, I think they're straight. I had my falling out with them back in the day, but it's funny that the people that did that crap, they're not even there no more. The same two people, because I called them fake Christians, man. Not the company. It was the two people that got me out the building. I called them fake Christians and I called them liars, and they know they were lying. So it was funny because Miss Tina was just reading out this stuff to me. I told her before she even read it out, I said, I'm gonna tell you what they did to me. And then she started reading. I said, yep, there it is, right there. But whatever, I was out of there. I had a driver there, and then I had got rid of him, and then they got rid of me like later. So, but I still think it was a good coming outside that incident with those two people. 32 people, shit. What y'all doing? Yeah. What? Side chicks keep you greased up. El Boogie, you shouldn't have followed up with exactly because, but it's ups and downs, man. Just like here, ups and downs. You know, authority ups and downs. Sounds like one of them Russian-owned businesses. Most are dealt. Shit. I know some of y'all like commenting right on top of each other, so it kind of like, you know what I was about to say? I said fuck vapes, but David vapes, so I don't vape. Some people vape for no fucking reason, man. They be sitting there, you know, like you watch battle rappers. Anybody see like conceited? You see fuck's his name, man? Goods. He's always sipping on his hand. Some people just sipping on shit for no reason. They ain't shit in the fucking bottle or in the cup. Motherfuckers be sipping, be vaping for no reason, man. Nah, I don't vape. Nah. Vaping is not my thing. So if you like vaping, cool. Do I think there's some vape actors out there? Yeah, there are some vaping actors. Man, you ride down the road, you think somebody caught on fire and shit. All this shit coming out the car. What the fuck? This motherfucker gonna suck the whole fucking can down. Like, what the fuck? Like, but whatever. If you wanna vape, you vape. Can I net 100K or more? Send on operator. I guess worst fucking live joint. I don't know. But it's good because y'all still hang around with me. Y'all know I'll be back. Can you net 100K? Yes, yes. Like I said a few minutes ago, probably gotta play with some numbers. And some of my other friends on YouTube, whatever, they're talking in codes, saying, just gotta play with numbers, man. At the end. Let me get back because I lost connection there. A little. Oh, hope your wife don't find this live. Oh, she probably see it now. Don't worry about that. I mean, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got no side pieces out here. None of that. You're right, crazy Russian company. Some of them Russian companies is alright, man. Some of them, I don't know. A lot of them, you find them in Chicago or whatever. Some of them Russian companies hire a dog to drive a truck. They don't care, just don't, whatever. But don't do nothing they don't like though. Fuck around and shit, because then you're fucked. So I wouldn't do it. I drove for a Romanian guy. That dude fucked me big time, man. I had my truck on over there out of Virginia Beach, and fucking guy drove for him a whole month, man. Whole month. This is why this whole talk about this 90% shit and all this shit, it don't mean shit, man. 90% of nothing is nothing. I drove for that motherfucker a whole month, made $200. Yeah, that's right. $250. This motherfucker kept saying, what the fuck? I'm making more money than what his trucks do running coast to coast. He was dealing with Alan Lund. He had to hook up with Alan Lund or whatever and shit, bringing produce back. So he get to change the rate if he wants to and give you a rate sheet and say that's what it is. Once I figured that out, the first couple of goals, I was like, oh no, fuck you, motherfucker. I got my team. I got my numbers. I got people I can call to get freight and make more money running up and down the East Coast than your truck does going back and forth. And then once he figured out, like, oh, this motherfucker know what he doing. This was like back in after Mag. This motherfucker, time I was waiting for my check, man. I know I made my shit. I already got it calculated. The fuel is the fuel. What the fuck you mean the fuel is the fuel? Man, I done made like 9,000 bucks. What the fuck you talking about? Fuel is the fuel. This motherfucker, even if I went and got my own dudes and fucking get my loads from Megacorp and Turbo and whoever else who I was messing with, he was still trying to fuck me out of my money. And at the end, that bitch, Logistic Express, Virginia Beach, over there by Charlie's. Don't ever fucking work for that fucking place. If I wanted to, I probably could have killed his ass, kept his trailer and everything. So I wouldn't work for him, man. Bad taste. Worst shit I ever seen, man. 90% company. Motherfuckers always going around saying, this guy's made so much money, they live out of the country now. Get the fuck out of here. Where they at? I want to see this bitch. The way you talking. You talking like these motherfuckers is millionaires. Man, the fuck out of here. Yeah, there's some fucked up ass fucking companies out there, man. So when you talking about Landstar and you talking about Mercer and you talking about this one, oh, they do this and man, you ain't seen shit. I just drove for a motherfucker for a whole month and made $250. How did I survive? I don't remember what the fuck that's why I became a flatbedder. That's not even why I just kind of like said fuck it. It was just like, but yeah, $250, man. 90% company, and I was making more than any of his fucking trucks. I know, running fucking coast to coast, man. So yeah, I was reading that comment. Sound like they ran their asses off over there. I don't know, man. I'm not worried about the 13 likes and all that. I'm not worried about none of that shit. I mean, there's 32, 33 people watching. It's been going up. I'm not really worried about the likes, man. I mean, it's not even It's not a big thing. You don't even hear me ask for it. I got 15 now. Maybe I should do like the others. Let's get it to 31. You know, it sounds like you're begging. I don't know, but you never hear me say anything like that. You don't hear me. Recently I just went, oh, it's 31. It's shocking because you see 31 people in here versus, you know, I might get like 10. So but nah, I don't ask for it. You know, I mean, they watching. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, if you think it's good info, cool. If you don't, you don't. That's all I can say. Talking about tanks at the petrol. Price was $283. But when I logged in, it showed I paid $214. Yeah, them discounts is crazy right now. At the TA. Pilot and Loves and all them, you know, they're going to keep theirs where they at. And there'll be like a couple others like Sap Brothers and stuff like that that Landstar mess with. Where it's like, you know, the discounts is good. I wish those discounts were like that when the rates were like $5 a mile. Shit. Oh, man. Cigars. Yeah. And I was smoking cigarettes. I quit. It's been over 2 years now. So, with vapes and stuff like that, nah. Well, you get a cigar. You get a cigar just for show. You know, everybody's, not saying you, but I watch it now. Everybody's cigar smoking when they're a truck driver. All of a sudden, everybody's a cigar smoker now. You know. But, from Eastern Europe. Look at that, I got something from Europe checking me out. Look at that shit. A1 Taylor, what's up? What's happening? Yeah, man. I got my ass burnt, man. Appreciate the check-in. I got my ass burnt, man. Logistic Express out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, man. I got my ass smoked by them bitches, man. Never again, man. So that was just fucked. I told them just like this. This was back in like 2010, 2011. It's like I just paid that truck off too, and decided to make moves, even though Aftermarket. I told him like this. I said, I see what kind of drivers you fucking hire, man. I said, I done figured you out already. You hire motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they doing. They on the last fucking leg, man. You hire them owner operators. That's what you fucking hire. And he said, that's what you think? I said, that's what I fucking believe. Shit hit the fan from there. So I said, you ain't got one of them fucking drivers over here, man. I said, I'm telling you right now. I said, I just gave you a shot to see what was what, you know, and you want to fuck with my money like that. Now, so we parted ways. He still burnt me at the end, charging $300 for a fucking permit book, a fucking binder you buy from fucking Walmart, and a couple of pages with some permits in it. Fuck out of here. But still, though, where the other money went, though? I mean, back then, if I was thinking like that, probably could have smashed his ass in the court or something. But whatever, you know. There's a lot of scam artists out there. A lot of scam artists on YouTube, Facebook, and all that. He wore a suit and shit. Anybody can wear a suit. Anybody can wear a suit and look good. But be a damn fool at the same time. Fucking crook. Alright, see you later, man. Off on our roads, I hear you. They always find something. Yeah, always finding something to take, man. Always finding something to take. Always find something to take. What was I was gonna speak about? Yo, my male truck drivers, man. There might be like one or two ladies that think on here. I had to think. I thought about this today, man. Aren't y'all driving the truck? I mean, you the one that got to go out here to get the money, right? Why is it that I'm seeing this happen more and more now? Drivers is driving trucks. Their girlfriend called and asking about the job. They asked about what? Like, tell him to call me. Now I seen this in a Facebook group earlier, but this has happened to me twice. And it's funny because two drivers drove for me and it was two different types of issues. Why drivers can't? You're a grown ass man. You can't think for yourself. Your wife, I gotta see what the wife gotta say about it. Can I run out 2 weeks? Or she calling asking about, well, how much do y'all pay? Or what kind of truck she got? And what's going on? Like, are you driving for me or is he driving for me? But as I seen this in the group earlier today, it just came to my head, like, what the fuck is that all about? The dudes can't think for themselves now? What the fuck is up with that? Somebody got the answer for that? Dudes can't think for themselves. The chicks is making the decision for driving the truck now. I don't know. Somebody got an answer for that bullshit? Because I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't get it. So maybe y'all get things. I understand. Yeah, you gotta there's a respect level, but motherfucker, think for your goddamn self. All right, Reggie. Like, think for yourself. I don't understand. Just start. Yeah, I mean, I got an argument with one about a paycheck one time. Like, yo, you start a week behind. Depending on when you start in the week, of course your check gonna be small. That's pretty standard at any fucking job, unless they're paying you under the table. I got an argument about that one time. And then he had to ask the wife to see what she had to say about it. Like for real? Like, you know, I got one and you know, the girl's going inside, giving the information to pick up the load, and they ask, well, let me see your CDL, let me see your license. It ain't even a damn CDL. I got a phone call about it. Now, that's on my end. Now, like I said, I'm saying this because I seen this pop up today, and I was like, damn, this shit happened with me already a couple of times. I don't understand. There's some things you just don't see with drivers until they, you know, start driving for you or get in the truck. They'll say anything to get the job, though. They'll say anything to get the job. So, ain't no disrespect to no female driver. Well, I ain't gonna say drivers. It's just the women sitting at the house. It's the women sitting at the house with the bullshit. And you know, they just, and the male drivers out there, they got no backbone or whatever. They can't say, yeah, I'm gonna be out for 2 weeks, I'll be back. You know, I can't think of how much I made this week. I gotta fucking, let me go ask her real quick. Why didn't make it? Like, you drive the truck, man. You drive the truck. Watch your mouth. I'm a female trucker. No, I'm not talking about the driver. I'm not talking about the female driver. That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about the driver. It's the ones. This is, I don't know. The girl, the wife sitting at the house with the whip. No, motherfucker, you can't do that. You can't do that. No, you can't go out there for 10 days. I need you back in 3. Wife, and then come back to me or whoever. The money ain't right. I mean, fuck, what you doing? I don't think you're not even driving the truck, really. Somebody else driving the truck for you from the house. So, it was just funny that came up today. Oh yeah, yeah, as I was saying, I ain't talking about the actual driver though, streets. So I wasn't doing that. The stay-at-home wives, yeah, stay-at-home wives wear the pants. It's just so funny, man. It's just funny that somebody said that today. I was like, yo, it's had the same fucking problem, man. Two different versions of it, but it's just like, wow. So I know I ain't the only one that has the problems. So, but if you can't come out here and function without, you know, somebody else, whether it's your dude's boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, if you can't do what you're supposed to do out here, then you may as well stay your ass at the house. I mean, because the other person gonna fuck your ass up, man. You ain't gonna be making no kind of fucking money whatsoever. That's what happens to a lot of drivers too. They get out there and they start saying, well, it's the company this and it's the company that. Yeah, there are some bum ass companies. I just mentioned one. But then sometimes it's just them. You know, you trying to put the house in the truck. It ain't gonna work. You know, you got 1 foot in the truck, 1 foot in the house. So when you got 1 foot in the truck, 1 foot in the house, you about to fuck up out here. You know, you worry about, as some people say, Jody being at your house and shit, or the the man next door, or the girl next door, whatever, yeah, your shit fucked up. Me, I ain't worried about shit, you know. So, but that's how some drivers are, and that's just a sad thing, man. And oh man, this is super fly. What's up? Yeah, I don't know, man. They just, when you hear them, man, it's like, damn, you be getting bossed around like a motherfucker, don't you? Like, like shit. Do you do anything without asking for? Well, you gotta ask for permission for everything. Like shit. Damn, they tell you where to park at nighttime too. Like shit. Shit's fucking hilarious, man. So, but damn, well, 4-hour little joint, 4.5 hours with a couple of moments where I paused in there. Just looking around to see if I missed anything. That's why the brothers can't make no paper. They can't, you know. Now somebody's gonna say, like I had one say, well, I ain't trying to be out there all the time or running like you do. Nobody asked you to be out here all the time. You know the requirements when you came on. So you can't even meet those requirements. You know, some people can't even meet the requirements. I mean, they'll see an ad or whatever. They're already trying to change your shit, you know. They're trying to change your shit before they even get on or before they even fill out the application. So I don't know, man. It's just some funny ass people out there, man. Flipping back and forth, looking at my fantasy football. I don't think I'm going to the Super Bowl this year. We'll see. I've been pulling a lot of Aaron Rodgers stunts at the end. Fuck, man. Nobody I got scored a touchdown today. I don't know if any of y'all play fantasy football, but yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I wasn't going to play this year for various reasons, but I got a crew that I play with every year. So I said, fuck it, let me get in, I'll play with y'all. So, but yeah, I'm going to lose. I might be losing when I go back and look at the whole damn thing. Yeah, I mean, I need to start looking for women and look for a teammate. No kids involved. Get a license. I mean, when me and my wife's married, we got kids, so we team for a little bit. So, but it's just, I think the dudes be married and they got like kids. It's like 18 years old doing this shit though. So it's just like, I don't know what the fuck. So at least I know one of them. Matter of fact, one of them didn't have no kids. They had no kids. They were like 25, 26 years old. The other one's 47 years old. So kids like 18, they driving cars and shit. Like so. There I go again, fucking losing. I think I'm gonna get a different phone here around the new year. This shit is ridiculous. So, but yeah, like I said, me and my wife, we teamed at Prime. She came over from Sierra, England. I was a trainer back then, and we ran. She had one kid. This is my stepson. And we got 3 more. So, but other than that, I mean, I don't have that problem. You know, the only thing I asked her to do, if it ever came down to it, was to I got my job history and stuff. If I didn't want to be with Landstar no more, they got rid of me, just go ahead and can you send that over to such and such company? It's already there. Click, 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 and you're done. I mean, there's no like, I gotta call. Well, I mean, I'm here, so we do whatever. I have to call and be like, well, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I run an extra week? The fuck? That's grown ass man, 40 years old. I don't know. So, I see some of y'all dropped off. But, yeah, so I mean, some people can't do that team thing, man. Running together, some just can't. The truck will probably be parked all the time, so that that team thing is tough. You know, you gotta really have that husband. You do gotta have, for the most part, a husband and wife team, whatever. You know, because I've seen dudes, you know, team. I teamed one time. I teamed one time with a company out of Wilmington, North Carolina, and I had a good partner. He was cool. You know, we both like Honda Accords. We both had Honda Accords. He sold me his rims. He sold me his system. Bought it from him for dirt cheap. And then I lost him because he had went out and he had to leave early one time. We ran like clockwork, but I couldn't make it to the yard. And I ended up running. It was Emin Trucking. Y'all probably see them around. Emin Trucking out of Leland, North Carolina. I was at a stage after Emin. Did it again. I don't know, shit keeps freezing. But the early stages, and I ended up, this is why teaming is kind of crazy, man. I got a driver, man, that drove with me, and this dude brought his girlfriend with him. And we ran across the map. We had to go get a truck off out of Phoenix that was broke down. They redid the engine or something. And we parked on Buckeye in Phoenix, man. I live in Wilmington. I could have told you that. So you know, Al, you know, down in Inman with the yard. I think Al got a school down there. And Darryl down there. Somebody said he a cokehead or something. I don't know. But that's what I'm about to get to. The teammate I had, we ran, and we went across the map. This is when Flying J used to cash the checks. When Flying J used to have the phone booths and shit, telephones at the tables, I think. And we get out to like Pecos, Texas. We was running for a couple of weeks, and we get out to Pecos, Texas. This is when I first noticed the first bullshit with this driver, man. This driver got his paycheck, went inside, he cashed the paycheck at the Flying J, and then came out, I was in the sleep. This motherfucker came with a TV. I'm like, what's up with the TV? He done stole the whole TV out the Flying J, man. He stole the TV out the Flying J. I was like, this motherfucker right here, man, gonna get us locked up, man. Then the next week we out there, we in Phoenix, and we on Buckeye at the not Quick Trip, what do you call it, Circle K. It's still out there, and we sitting there, and this when we officially got the truck back. And he disappeared downtown Phoenix. So he disappeared, and I come back to the truck, and I'm like, what the fuck this dude at? I got the other truck back, so we're gonna take the other truck back to Penske. And I'm looking for him, can't find him nowhere. I go inside the truck. This is because I don't fuck with drugs, I don't know shit about that. I guess I had smoked weed before and shit. But other than that, nah, you know. And that's a long time ago. But me doing drugs, crack, and shit like that, nah, you can forget about that. This dude, I walk in the truck, I see a card folded. I'm like, the fuck, these bitches playing spades in the back or something? Go fish or something? And then come to find out, you know, it's a funny ass smell in this bitch. And sure enough, man, I see this little stem laying down there, flower stem. And it's burnt. I was like, oh, hell no, man. This dude smoked crack, too. I was like, shit. I'm like, God damn, man. This dude's still in. This dude smoked crack. I got the wrong teammate. I'm like, the fuck? So, he come back. I ain't say nothing to him. We getting ready to go up 17 through Flagstaff and shit. This motherfucker gonna say, I'm driving the truck. He gonna go, don't play with my life, man. Going up these hills. Nigga, what is you talking about? You smoke crack, nigga. Like, like what the fuck? Like, you talking about playing with your life? Hey, you smoke crack, dude. Like, you got some nerve to tell somebody about playing with somebody's life, you know, driving some truck and shit. So, once he knew I knew about that shit, I mean, you the dummy. You smoked the shit, leave the shit right there, and you got the funny ass smell in here. And, man, once that happened, it was like shit. I mean, it really went down, man. We driving and shit. And we get to like somewhere out here in Tennessee, I believe. All we did was run 40 and shit. fucking dude came up and I drove my 10. This was when the old log rules was out and shit. You know, you could split log and all that crazy shit however you wanted to, which they should go back to since we already got ELDs. But that's another story. I give him the truck after doing my 10 and some. He takes the truck, starts driving. He gets on 81 in Virginia. This motherfucker want to give me the truck back. All we doing is going to Baltimore, man. This dude, man, gonna give me the. I was mad as fuck, man. At that point, I was gonna say, you know, I'm not driving this bitch. I said, I just want him to fuck off the truck, man. I took the truck, I drove that bitch to Baltimore. Got it, I drove that bitch to North Carolina. I got back to Wilmington, man. They were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, hey, I'm going to the house. I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Time to come back out, I wouldn't come back out, man. they was asking me. I had already filled out for Heartland Express and everything. And they was calling me on the phone. Yo, why you ain't coming? I said, if you don't give me 8-ball back, I'm not fucking 8-ball. Was the driver that I was cool with. I was like, hey, you a little pudgy. He looked like a little 8-ball too, man. I was like, you don't give me 8-ball back, I ain't fucking coming back, man. You don't give me one of them old school drivers. They had different names. Daddy Warbucks, all kinds of names over there. These dudes was like 45, 50 years old. I think 8-ball's like 35. And I was probably one of the youngest Inman driver, one of the younger Inman drivers. Anyway, I was like, you don't give me this dude back, I ain't coming back, man. I'm not coming back. I was like, what happened? What's going on? I was like, I'm not coming back. I'm just not coming back. I'm not riding with this dude. So, what you call it? I forget. Yeah, I think I went out with Warbucks. We went riding. We went to Cali. We came back. That week, that was one of our drivers was up there in Cali and got hit by a fucking train. And they obliterated that damn trailer, man. He got caught in the train track. Some car stopped in front of him, and the train smashed his ass. We came back. I got hired by Heartland Express. I let them know I wasn't going to be coming back. And he was like, yo, Cal, he was like, you can tell me what happened, man. Forget that dude's name, whatever his name. I seen him 2 or 3 times since then out here on the road. I don't know why somebody would hire this dude. I think his name was Melvin or something like that. Yeah, it was. And he's like, you can tell me what happened, man. He don't work here no more. And I was like 22 years old at that time. I said, yo, he don't work here no more. I said, well then I guess you already know. I was like, yo, some people don't belong in trucks, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. And he said I can come back to the Inman anytime I want to. And then found out, yeah, he had another partner with him. And I'm gonna read them comments in a minute. He had another partner with him, his twin, stealing, smoking crack. They both had an argument with each other, got into some shit, and that's when shit hit the fan, and he was done. I'm like, so the team shit, man, you don't know, man. You just don't know. Your partner could be just snorting coke in the back or something. Who knows, man? That's the dangerous shit about teams. So I know people try to hire teams. It's a hard thing to pull off. So, but there's some fucked up ass teams out there. See this little step back, low pro, coming through here. So teams is it's a tough one, man. Let me see what I missed something. Go from my city. I want to get a truck and put on a road, put a driver in it. So I'll lease it. So at least I'll try to buy one. And what company? I mean, if it's I can't tell you what company to go to because I don't want you to come back saying, "Oh, Calvin said it." Because we got drivers that follow me on here. I never like say do this, do that, do this, do that, but they try to do certain things and it doesn't work out for them. So you have to do your research on the companies, ask around, and see what they say. See what the money's like. Ask the drivers that's been there for a while, not the driver that's been there for like 2 months, 3 months. You know, because the driver that's been there for like 2-3 months, they could say it's fucked up. They could tell you it's good, and you don't know what they're doing because everybody's running stuff right here. Everybody's doing different stuff, man. So It just depends, man. If you want to do a walkaway lease, you have to find one. I wouldn't find any walkaway lease. Uh, that way, you don't have to worry about it at the end. But I mean, make sure your truck is maintained, man. You know, that part. Being that I guess you just want to stick your toe in it and see what's up. You know, I wouldn't go out there and chop my head off. You know, and you're just in the beginning trying to, see what's going on out there. That's, what I would do. Now, I just can't give you a company because each company works different for each individual. So, some people think $1,300 is good money. Some people say $2,000 is good money. It depends on how you got that money, man. You know, if you ran 3,000 miles for $2,000, you need to be slapped. Even $1,200. Even leasing these trucks, but people here, that's how the companies got them. They got them fucked up like that, So you're out here driving trucks, leasing trucks for $1,200. And speaking of that again, OG Ricky said some shit like that the other day, yesterday. So, they're not trying to knock a man's hustle and shit. We just trying to tell you like straight facts. Like, that's not how it should go. That's not how it should be. But some people set the standard, and then that's just what it is. Living rooms. I used to live in Laurinburg. I know there's a couple people that be watching me. They from Richmond County and all that, in Fayetteville. Company in Texas offers zero down walkaway lease payments roughly $600-700. 72% pick off any board. Sounds, I don't know what else is about the lease, I still think the $700 shit is crazy, man. They used to be like $250 to $500 on leases. And at the end of the lease, it used to be like a $15,000 buyout, maybe $1 buyout, $20,000. Now it's like $65,000. Snyder and shit, like, in other places. And the funny part is, the Snyder drivers is over here now or elsewhere. They don't say nothing anymore, but I guess it was like, goddamn. They still got the truck though. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, trailer, cargo liability. Yeah, they're supposed to provide the cargo and all that. So it's just what else are they hitting you for outside the truck note? Because it could be at the end of the week you make they're taking $1,200 and your check ends up being $1,200. So it just depends, I always say if your paycheck matches your fixed costs, you might want to get that bitch back, as far as I'm concerned. Because we got people that I done seen them, man, just like shaking my head at them doing some of this shit. I'm not saying I ain't leased a truck before, but I never got it to the point where it was like my check matches my fixed cost, which is fixed cost over $1,000. No. Low-key recruiter. Nah, I'm not a low-key recruiter. I don't even go by asking. I think Landstar gives out $100, and there's probably a bunch of y'all that watch me and then got in. Watch me, then watch somebody else, and then they convinced, and they come on in. So I don't ask for no money, none of that shit. Because if you get here, you can't go back and say, well, Calvin this and that. Well, Calvin does something differently than what you do. L Boogie does something different than what you do. Mario does something different than what you do. Bubba does something different. Everybody got something different, man. So, yeah, I already spoke about it, kind of. About the dudes letting chicks control the whole shit they do out here. Wonder why they can't make no damn money and shit. Yeah, I mean, that's real shit right there with that team shit, man. I shouldn't say man, but that team shit is just, you don't know what you're gonna get when it comes down. The last person I team, well, I had a student or two, or you want to call them team. Uh, Me and my wife team at Prime. So we did that for a little while. You just don't, you never know. What's my opinion on when you put my charge in on a $32,000 Freightliner Cascadia? I don't know. I mean, it's a $32,000 Cascadia. That doesn't say anything about the truck, really. 2014 sounds like a great price. I don't know about the miles and all that, but I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't mess with it. Just like I went from 13, now I'm at 15. So I'm not gonna go backwards. I mean, I know you probably not going back. You probably starting out. So, but at that point, a 14 probably has 600,000 miles on it. You might get lucky and find one or lower, but it's the whole thing with these trucks, man. These trucks today, it's that what warranty is on it, what kind of warranty you can get on it, and it doesn't cover, these warranties aftermarket don't cover everything. Me, Beast Boo, a couple of them was talking about that earlier. So you'll see a couple of videos of me talking about that warranty stuff or whatever. So, and hopefully that you can get some good information from that. But being in a $32,000 truck, that doesn't mean anything. I bought a $14,000 truck. So, but the lease truck I had, I ended up paying $12,000 at the end instead of like $18,000 because I had the upper hand in the damn lease. And I had somebody come on video one day talking shit, saying that I brokered a deal. I never said I brokered a deal. I said we got out of a deal because of a certain situation. And so I wouldn't buy it. We'll look for something else, probably. I don't know where it came from. Sometimes you can identify what fleet some of these trucks came from and go off of that. But if it's a 646,000 mile and it came straight from Walmart, maybe. But I don't think they'll have a truck that high, maybe 600. But if it was a 600,000 mile truck and it looked like 20 different people who done bought it or leased it, leave that bitch right there. Or it should be like some of these people, with a fucked up truck every 5 minutes. So that's just a warning. So you already know it is clearly out of factory warranty for sure. The only thing left for you to do is get a aftermarket warranty, and some places don't even want to put one on it at that many miles. So some of them will. But the aftermarket warranty ain't gonna cover you like that other shit do. Why am I not seeing all messages? Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to buy something else. Hey, you check Snyder, see what they got. I mean, I wouldn't buy no 650,000 mile truck. I try to keep it in the 4s and under if you can, depending on what your money is like. So, I'm trying to buy something. I'm at Snyder and do like breaking his contract. I don't know. I heard they charge you for all kinds of stuff or whatever in that deal. I don't know exactly how it goes when you walk out of that. All I know is the old stuff. It could be the same. I'm not sure. But I'm talking about like back in like 03 or whatever. So 04, 05. But this guy's just breaking them. I wouldn't. Hey, shit. You're still gonna owe. You're gonna owe if you break that contract. I forget how it goes. Somebody said it. I think if you break it, let me not even go and make any statements. But you're gonna owe money. You're gonna owe money if you break that contract. And I ain't talking about cleaning up the truck and shit like that. You're gonna owe some money somewhere. To go to them in Texas and save $1,000 a week and go to Lone Mountain to a ticket to Landstar. Who in Texas? That's what I'm trying to find out. Lone Mountain. You gotta watch some of them trucks too. You gotta look through them, see where they came from, who had them. You know, call the manufacturer or the engine manufacturer, see if there was any warranties and stuff left on. Because them trucks, you know, you don't know nothing about them unless they're brand new. So get that stuff checked out. But yeah, you can lease a truck from Long Mountain, come to Landstar though, and do that. You can't lease a truck from Quality and come to Landstar. I think Quality wants your check, or whatever you want to call them now. They want your check, then they take the stuff out, then they send you the check. I think Landstar, like, they don't want no parts of that type of shit right there. Full year maintenance. I guess just maintenance. That sounds pretty good. It must be something. MEC Kenworth got something like that. You know, I've heard of guys talk about Volvo maintenance lease and things like that. That shit right there, I don't know if I would fuck with that. Because it's like, you know, like right now, you see shit's fucked up right now for a lot of people. You still got to come up with that 32. I assume, off the top of my head, if you had a truck like that, you'd be paying over $3,000 a month for the damn truck because it's a maintenance lease. So, the way they're saying it. Cadillac, I know nothing about purchasing a truck. But that's good. That's street scores. I mean, that's good right there. Yeah, that's good. That might be one of them trucks kind of like what I got. You know, that is good. Oh, 5,000. Yeah, I heard about 5,000 to break it. Yeah. So, but I think it's 5,000 to break it plus whatever they, you know, decide to charge you for. You know, as far as fixing stuff back or whatever. They always find something to hit you for when you do stuff like that. So, that's a good deal right there. I mean, you find 380. I don't know what the payments were. I missed that. Mom and pop outfit in Texas. That might be pretty, yeah, that might be pretty good right there. Oh, I'm not worried. Man, I ain't worried about the like button, man. I mean, so I got people that called me or called me and get information, and I never see them again. So I don't know if they're doing good or they're doing bad. So I don't really care if they hit the like button or not. You know, like I said, other YouTubers might. I don't really care about that. But yeah, that sounds like that's a good. Sounds like a good deal right there with the, what was it, a 15 Cascadia, 380,000 miles. 48,000 miles. I know some people going 48,000. I mean, you know, with the warranty, factory warranty up to 600,000 miles. Yeah, little mom and pop company could probably jump on that. You know, sound pretty good. No problem, man. Ain't no problem. You pick up what you pick up from me. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. So, that's all. I mean, that's all you can do on here is, you know, pass out information. What's up, Davey? So that's all you can do is pass out information. Some of us got good information. Some of us got misleading information, bullshit information. You know. Yeah, no problem with the info. I'm good, man. You know, some people read Google and come out and act like they know what they're talking about. So, and you can tell, you know, I don't want to call it scripted when somebody just read Google and all of a sudden they talking. And that's good to go read something and whatever, but when you can tell when a rookie or whatever, they just, I don't know. I see them in Facebook groups a lot. All of a sudden, just trying to pass out something. Like, dude, we already. It's just funny when you see some people talking. So, let's just let them go ahead and do what they do. So, I'm good. We've been on here for a minute, just sitting around. I mean, I showed them the trailers I got over there. They'll be out of here tomorrow, and I'm just sitting around now, basically just saying 34-hour restart. Fuck it. At this point, I just can't wait to put a load in the trailer, man. Get it going. I mean, I got everything I want at this point. I just gotta get a couple big loads, man. And we'll see how it goes from there. That's all we could do, man. So, I mean, I got my headache racks, my beacon lights, I got my equipment. I'm gonna get new equipment, more equipment, because it's needed down the road. I need another driver, whether he's pulling a van or a step deck flatbed. I tried to hold out as long as I can. I can't hold out anymore for a step deck driver or a flatbed driver because whatever. So yeah, it's open. It's just gonna be a little different. From pulling what you call it, from the van for me. I hear you down there in Texas. You save $1,000 a week off for a load, 72%. Man, you can be over here and make $1,000 off of one load after fuel. I mean, right now it's kind of, slow a little bit, but you can do it. It can be done. Sometimes you gotta be willing to go to a certain place. I'm not saying go to North Dakota or the middle of Montana, but they might have that hazmat load. They might have some kind of load, or it just depends. You can do that here. I left a tanker company and came here, and the tanker company and Landstar is on the same account. Landstar, the big dog on the account. Yeah, well, Landstar trucks pull tankers, the ISOs. Between them and the other cat, they really didn't pay that great, but they got the account. And hydrogen peroxide and some other crap they move. But I got a load from Columbus, Ohio to Laredo, Texas, in the dry van when I first came here. What is that? 1,400 miles, 1,600 miles, something like that. Yo, the load paid like, I don't know, $6,000. Hazmat paint. Well, I ain't hauling hazmat. It's fucking paint. Like, so, and I made more money there off of that load going in that one direction than I did any week by pulling that damn tanker at that company. So that company was full of shit too. But so you can do it. You can pull one load and make $1,000. I'm talking about Landstar cut you the check for $1,000. I know there's drivers here that run probably 2 days a week, and that's it. Make $1,000 or a little more. So I'm in Tennessee, man. Sitting next to this Swift truck. Sitting next to this Swift truck over here. Gotta watch out for these Swift trucks. That shit might hit you sitting still. See, I told you I pick on other companies, man. I was in Colorado too for like a few days, ran around for a second and got out of there, and then the agent that I deal with, he had loads out here, so I ran around here over there. Actually running them over here is better. It's just that damn, like, I want you to give me one like every time I get back. I don't want to be sitting a day waiting around and shit. When I get back, you better have one for me, man. But it don't work out like that all the time. I mean, there's two different accounts over here. The other account I was not gonna run because I wasn't running to the bottom of Georgia. But I'm in Tennessee. I'll be out of here tomorrow. So, gotta get a truck. Yeah, get your money saved up, man, and then get on, whether it's here or whatever. So, the numbers I said can be done. you hear somebody saying, you ain't seen no land started, whatever, man. Most of them just say that because they can't get on at Landstar. Landstar has fuckery, yes they do. Just like any other company I went to got their own little fuckery going on. Uh, but for the most part, when somebody always like constantly, saying shit, whatever, it's because they can't get on. I watched a driver yesterday, like perfect thing, busted tires, the fucking air leaking, dirty ass truck and shit. Them the ones that they can't get on. They be talking shit somewhere, you know. Their PSP is all jacked up and shit. They got 15 overs. They got one driver now. That dude had a 23 over, man. Talking about getting on here. They ain't taking you, man. Then got on to a company out of Georgia. He in the Facebook group made himself look real bad, man. First they said, here's your first load of Washington. This dude quit right then. I don't even know how they let you in with the 23 over. Maybe because it was over a year or two old or something. But yeah, I mean, you can't these fucking drivers out here, man, with this shit. Yeah, nice run to Denver. The weather, Denver's got the most retarded weather I ever seen. It'd be like 60, 70 degrees, and all of a sudden 5 p.m. it is 20 and the wind is blowing. But I fucked with Denver though. I did run out there the other week. I ran up that hill, the Vale, after the storm. I seem to always miss the storms most of the time. And then I ran Fort Collins and a couple other spots. Then I got out there to finish up the build with these trailers. It's a good tanker company that's on an operator. I don't know. You got goddamn, what's them boys' names? They out of Jersey, I think. So I don't want to speak too much on that because I don't fuck with a tanker. You have to ask a tanker guy, really. But there's a couple of popular ones. I forget the name of them. Not Keenan, but I think Keenan hires on operators in certain areas. Oakley hires on operators. Why I can't think of this name? They're probably the largest tanker outfit around. Stay away from Ventura Transfer out of Long Beach, California, though. That's a slave operation. But I can't even think of their name right now. So, but whatever. I can't really answer too much on the tanker side. You have to probably YouTube a tanker driver, its own operator, or check in the Facebook groups. Like I said, I always ask the ones that's been around for a minute, man. Not the ones that's been there for like 5 minutes, because you ain't gonna get enough quality. Yeah, that's them QC. QC, I heard it's alright. They got a couple of lanes. So Kroger in Denver. How did that work out for you? Okay, because I know they got some shit in Jersey. Dana, I guess, in all of them. They got a bunch of shit going on, or whatever, with Dana and Quality. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And we got a couple of names put together out there, man. Yeah, how did Kroger work out? Who you deal with? Trent, and what you calling them? Yeah, Superior Carriers is another one. Yep. I was sitting in the TA in Paulsboro, man. One of their drivers had passed away in the parking lot, man. Right in his truck. They was looking for him the next day. They was out there chilling. They went out to eat and shit. They came back the next morning. There was one of where homeboy was. He never woke up, man. That was crazy. It was like 2 years ago. That was crazy. I was sitting like right across from him too when that shit happened. Yeah, Miller's another. That's one I was thinking about. Miller, the tanker company. Them boys over there leasing them damn 389s. I seen, brand new. So they say they're making a couple of bucks over there. So I don't know. You got people out there with pulling crude oil in the oil field and shit like that. But shit, there's a few companies, man. Yeah, Trent Cool, that's my dude, man. I done, he done hooked me up a couple times. I built them out a few times. Me and what you calling them over there in Aurora at the office, we cool. So I was just out there a while back. So I'm still on, man. Ain't doing shit, you know. I mean, what you gonna do when you ain't pulling no load? I mean, I got paid for a round trip, and I was trying to do something else, but it ain't work out. I mean, there's probably a couple loads that popped up, but I ain't gonna pull them in this van. I'm about to just get the van back and take it back up there and get on about my business. All I gotta do is go about 50 miles down the road here and whatever. Once I have all that shit on that trailer in the morning, I'll be straight. So stay away from Indian River, man. That's all company drivers over there. I seen one of them dudes doing 75 miles an hour. He came through hauling ass one day, and they got slow trucks. I don't got no video games, man. Video games. I used to have them in the truck. Play movies and shit. I mean, I used to play Madden and all that shit. I ain't got time for it no more, you know. I had a couple of TVs. They fell down and shit and broke and shit. And after that, I just said, fuck a TV, man. I don't even need that. I watch something on the laptop or the phone or something. So, or I'll be sitting in a restaurant somewhere or something. So, I don't play them games no more, man. I used to. So yeah, can't read that last message. I got this little stupid arrow on the way. It's trying to broker with Landstar. He's an agent with Landstar. Got hooked up with that Kroger shit. They cool and shit though. Yeah, I load with every time I come to Denver. I talk to him. So I talk to him in Denver all the time. Other than that, I got another guy I deal with, but it be in Colorado Springs. That's for my step deck shit. So, how's the TA in Laredo? Man, last man I played was, I don't know, 16 maybe, with my little brother. So, but TA in Laredo is just a crowded ass fucking place. Been there a couple of times. They worked on some shit, got it done. What's his agent code? PFS or some shit like that, I think. JBX. There's JBX, PFS. There's like 2 or 3 of them. So, yeah, there's like 2 or 3 of them. There's a couple of codes, because they do a couple other things too. So, they offered me one the other day. I wasn't with that. I was trying to get some things knocked out. So, but yeah, JBX is the main one. That load I had was gravy. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man, the gravy asshole. You know, nobody want to go to Colorado and shit though. But yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you might get one of them that's like, but then you might do like 5 of them. I don't know what you did, but you ain't gotta say all that. But you might get one of them fuckers like, damn. And you get another one like, damn, bam. And then all of a sudden you get this one that's like, I don't really want to fuck with it, but I did run them other 5 and shit. So, like, you still made money on it, but, so. But other than that, $10,000. Oh, the weight of the load or what? 10,000. $10,000 what dollars? I say I know I ain't got no load for no $10,000, but I ain't seen it. But hey, when shit's slow, man, you definitely got it. They got it over there. They'll do it. I had me some shit going on between them and another agent few years back. It was, man, it was a good thing, man. But yeah, that's one of my go-to guys, man. I go to him, holler at him. He always calls me on my other phone and shit, man. But he had hit me right when I bought these trucks. He's like, yeah, man, I got that ready to go coming up in a little bit. I was like, man, I just bought these trucks. I'm trying to figure out something real quick, man. But yeah, you gotta have your snow chains when you're running around out there. I never had to use them, but I came close to using them one time. But other than that, you're gonna need them. Now, sometimes they run you to Kansas and Texas, you know, and usually the majority of those are one ways. So, but he good people, man. So I know that for sure. So there's a couple other agents out there, you know. Got no problem with Trenton. I got guys that don't like them for whatever reason. I don't know what the deal is. They just say that, nah, I don't like it, you know. But I mean, I'm cool with them. So you can make money running for them. I'll tell you that. You can make money with them. GAD. El Boogie talks about GAD a lot. GAD was the first place that I came to. You hearing this from me, and I've been here longer than all of them. Side chicks. Yeah, GAD. I ran for them for that was the first one I ran for, like, you know, on something consistent for a little bit. You know, it was around this time of the year. So GAD's a good agency too. A couple others, but on this side ain't too many flatbed or step deck guys, so it ain't nothing to really talk about there. I mean, some of y'all switching over here, so yeah, y'all see them here and there or whatever. So there's nothing to talk about on side chicks, man, other than you'll get your ass exposed on Facebook or something, fucking around and shit. How do I balance it? It's she always say, I got the stuff here, you got the stuff out there. Then when I come in, then you know, that's how it goes. I mean, talk on the phone here and there. Sometimes we disagree with stuff or whatever. I'll get mad about something. She'll get mad about something. Click, whatever. Talk to you later. So that's just normal shit, man. So some days she probably want to beat me up and kill me and shit. So, you know, because sometimes I could be a little smart ass and say some smart ass shit. Sometimes she say some smart ass shit too. Get right back. So that's just what it is, man. But we've been together since 2004. I think 2004. It can be. It can be. I would say probably for the majority. So, for the majority, my kids, they half of them, I should say, know what I do. But the rest of them are small, so they're small. But the boys are older, the girls are younger. So, but I always tell them, I haven't said it. I didn't say it this time. I think I did. I tell my daughter, I'll be like, yeah, I gotta go, gotta get back out there, go get some peanuts. I gotta go make some peanuts. I'll be back, you know. So she goes around and says peanuts. So she knows what that means. So, but yeah, I mean, I try to. It be kind of, sometimes you gotta, you know, it's kind of, it can be kind of tough. So, because sometimes you come in and you just like, I don't want to do shit. I ain't gonna do, you know. It's just like when, like, what you gonna ask me to come out? I didn't come out, man. It's just like, I don't want to come outside, man. Like, I've been outside enough running around. I don't want to do shit really, you know. But yeah, you try to balance it. I mean, some people ain't there. They don't do shit, you know. I guess that's where, you know, the extra side pieces and shit come from. You know, all that, you know. So, but we've been together for a long time now, so I ain't got no plans on pulling no stunts or whatever. We did have a little separation at one point. It wasn't because of me and truck driving or whatever. It's just one point you don't get along with some shit or whatever, you get pissed off, but that didn't last long, so we're good. That was years ago. Every day, whatever. If I came home every day, I wouldn't get. I don't know. It just depends, man. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's different, you know. I sat there for almost a month. Everything cool, you know. Everything good, you know. And there might be another time I'll be there a whole month, and then there might be a bad day or two, you know. No fighting or nothing like that. You know, you just don't agree with shit. You know, people don't agree with things or agree with what each other say. Uh, that's just normal shit, man. That's it. So, but I tried that little, I don't want to say home every day thing. Eventually, I probably am gonna be in that boat where I'm like, you know, trying to deal with drivers or whatever. But I can do it from here, right now. So, but that home every day thing, I don't know. So I tried that like one time. I was gonna pull Tankers Bank in North Carolina for some gas company, but I couldn't get on or whatever. I guess I had a speeding ticket or some shit. So, but that was in the early stages. So, but if I did at this point in time, yeah, if I found something, Landstar, like that Kroger shit, if they was running fries out there in Arizona, I might do it. You know, I might do it. But with that said, I mean, they don't have it. It's not available. Can't do it. Oh, slow driver button. Thought they was gonna run some shit over. But yeah, so I mean, if I found something nice like that out there, we'll see. I'll see what happens with these trailers. What I can grab. I talked to a couple of agents talking about running stuff out of Vegas or whatever and things like that. So, you know, who knows? I know the freight is a little slow now, but I think I can manage that, so with no problems. Side dishes. Still trying to find out something about sides. Back to what you mentioned about rates. Came across a load in April, paying $2,900, Alabama, Texas, on 540. Yeah, they got them. You know, it was on fire. I mean, it was on fire back then. I mean, you still run to a load or two here and there. I seen one. It said 60 miles, Nashville to Nashville, 2,100. By the time I called about it, that fucker was gone. Like I said, the van market is just different because so many van drivers, so you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick with it. A flatbed or step deck load or whatever probably sit around for a little bit. So because there's less drivers, I mean, there's more drivers trying to switch over and all that. But you know, whether that's here or whatever, but you still can get them loads here and there, man. Like I said myself, power only for now. Well, tomorrow I'm about to go on to a new journey with my own damn trailer. It's funny though, because when they say Landstar drivers, you know, whatever, they don't make no money. So how the fuck we buying trucks and trailers? I mean, what we doing, scratch offs or something? I'm like, I just laugh at people, whether they got their own YouTube channel, whether they're on Facebook. They heard their boy, it's always my boy. Somebody says, fuck your boy. You see what I'm doing. You see what somebody else doing, right? So what the fuck you talking about? Yeah, I mean, like we must be winning the lottery and shit. Just end up with trucks and trailers. So obviously something going on that somebody don't know. So, but whatever. Cannabis. Wow. Cannabis loads. Who knows if somebody's hauling the cannabis load? You talk about legalized. I don't know. But if you're talking about illegal, if somebody doing it there, but I hope they don't get caught. I've seen some people get caught down in Laredo um, a couple times. So they're not playing. Back then, they didn't even have fucking X-ray machines. In 2000, 2001, they got the little fucking X-ray machines or scanners where you coming by. They know what you got. You know, you sit there and go, anybody with you, say no. Say no when you got some people under the bunk and watch what happens. Yeah, go ahead and say no. I done watched them, man. They tried to take me out of the truck one time over some bullshit. I don't play with that shit. If you're talking about running illegal shit, which I don't think you are. So, but yeah, man, I don't know. You know, I don't understand how people end up with brand new Peterbilts and trailers and whatever. But you know, it's 65% though. So I don't know. I got 3. So we got 3 trucks, 2 trailers, but you know, 65% don't. You know, that don't do it. It ain't no money for some reason. But like I said, it's what you do with the rest of the money. Everybody makes 65%. Legalized, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know how they get it moved in the first place. Alright, man. I'll holler at you later. So, oh, SBA loan? No, I didn't. No. Everything I just did was kind of like, majority of it just working, running, saving money. Had a driver, and that's pretty much it. 90% of it. Other than that, yeah, nah, I didn't get none of that. I mean, I got a couple of cards and stuff, but other than that, nah, I didn't get no SBA loan. So, just saving money, escrow account. Got a couple of good trucks that didn't like cost me no money, you know, and that's it, you know, for the most part. So we've been running on this bitch for a minute, man. I don't know. I'm about to get out of here and go probably get something to eat. I got
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yeah, we know that. I already hit a 34, so probably gonna drag the. I'll probably get my ass over there to that spot for the morning later on, and that way I don't have to be like burning my clock, you know. That way I have a fresh 70 and fresh 11 and 14 and be on my way. Don't eat Popeyes. Nah, they ain't got no Popeyes here. Yeah, probably so, man. You know, probably could get an SBA loan to expand. I know some guys probably done it before. You know, they've done it. Guys on YouTube. I mean, they're not telling you that, but they done did it. So they'll probably make it sound like they did it a certain way. I know that they done it that way. It's just, you know. But yeah, I can do that. I have to go look into some things, but the forecast right now says don't do that. So, but we'll see. I got a 579 Peterbilt with an 80-inch sleeper, 3 of them, and 1 Freightliner Columbia. Freightliner Columbia is not even out here. Well, none of them. The other Freightliner Columbia and one of these trucks aren't out here. But yeah, so I got 4 of them. So Um, I don't plan on like jumping out there uh, trying to get more, because that could be like a suicide mission. You know, the way things are, the way drivers are. Um, so you just have trucks sitting around, empty trucks. I got forget the Columbia, because the Columbia is a paid off truck. I got one sitting around right now. All kinds of drivers call, man, bullshitting. You know, uh, I had one driver call me the other day. Not call, but I get it through my email and I check everything out, and it's like he wants a job immediately. Well, I can't give you the job immediately. Some guys just think they walk in and give you the job, just off their word or whatever. And nah, I can't give you a job immediately, man. So gotta go through the process. Landstar's got their process. Whoever else I use got their process or whatever. I said, and plus it's the winter. I mean, it's Christmas, man, and New Year's. You really think something's gonna happen for you that quick? I mean, you're not gonna be rolling now. It's like really like he really thinks he's just gonna get the job and it's gonna be happening. I'm telling you right now, between doing the application and the holidays, it's gonna be slow as hell. So I guess whatever. Well, I mean, go find somebody else. I'm looking at the track record, what he was doing. I don't think it would have worked anyway. You know, I look at people's track record and I see them. It's like we had a lot of companies in a short period of time. I understand sometimes it's the company, but a lot of you go back. Sometimes it's the driver. So a whole bunch of companies. What else about them? You see, oh, they was local today. Now they went over the road. Then they switched. Oh, nah, I went and did construction work. Oh, nah, I went to work. And nah, I ain't fucking with them kind of drivers either. Because you already know what they're about. As far as I'm concerned, it's unstable. So you just can't. So I'm JB hunting all them. They'll slap whoever in the truck. You know, they big like that. And I just can't do it, especially not like here, anyway. Or anywhere. I'm just not gonna have people driving this truck. Oh yeah, I drove for like 3 weeks just to get a couple of dollars to pay my bills, and then I'm fucking out of it and shit. Now I'm back at the temp agency looking for some little bullshit around the way. Cause that's how a lot of people are now. So it's like, nah, I ain't got time for it. Either you wanna work and go get money and shit, or you don't. So. How often I don't test? I don't. Landstar does the testing. If I even think that you're something about it, I probably would pop you with one. Probably would pop you with one myself. So, because you work for me, you just got qualified through them, but you work for me. So. Now, if I had my own authority, I'd have to follow suit just like everybody else, you know. So I just can't. You gotta watch who you hire out here, man. 'Cause they'll fuck your ass up, man, with their bullshit. You know, doing drugs and shit in the damn truck or whatever. You see some motherfuckers sitting in the damn truck. Passenger seat, driver's seat, they holding the fucking beer in their hand. Like, there's some real dumbass motherfuckers out here, man. So, you want to have a beer, you better go have it away from the truck somewhere. And not be sitting behind the fucking steering wheel, sitting on Facebook, fucking photo, trying to be slick. Like, yeah, but you see the Peterbilt emblem or whatever. Like, this motherfucker behind the wheel with the beer and shit, you know, ain't no telling he's driving or not. But you already know the rules. You know something, if they catch your ass, that's it. You know, so, but if you drive, if I even think you're on drugs or whatever, yeah, I might random you myself. But other than that, Landstar for the most part, they do all that shit. You don't drink in a sleeper? No, I don't. Nope. I'll be at a little why I say Denny's. What do you call them? Chili's or something, which I ain't been to Chili's in a long time. Like this little place right here behind us. They cook chicken or whatever. They got drinks there. You know, I found out. They ain't even open today. So nah, I don't bring no drinks to the truck, man. None. Never know, you know, motherfuckers watching and shit. You know, I seen drivers walking back with 12 packs, 24 packs, put in the truck, crank the truck up and leave. I seen drivers think they slick, take the beers out and put them in a duffel bag and leave. So you don't know who watching your ass, man, doing shit out here. You know, next thing you know, your ass is up there on your company's fucking page and shit. You know, exposed. You know, some people say, well, that's why you got your own number still, though. You know, they take a picture of your ass and put it up there on the highway patrol page, exposed. Like, so you don't make a target for yourself, man. That's all I can say. So, but other than that, man, shit. I don't know what shit I'm gonna talk about. I mean, we talked about a little bit here. I did it again. I guess that's how it's gonna work now. A little 4-5 hour video, just sitting around, fucking around and shit. When I ain't doing nothing, that won't happen. I won't sit there for like 5 hours at the house or nothing like that. But, I ain't doing shit out here on the weekend or whatever. Some weekends I'll be rolling. Yeah, as they say, to each his own. But at the end of the day, yeah, any one of them can get exposed. You know, so you can get exposed here walking around with a beer, and there's a photo of you hopping in the driver's seat with the fucking beer in your hand. There's a video of somebody following you with the fucking beer. You know, whether they put it on your company's page, whether they put it on Highway Patrol's page, so those are facts, because it happens. So some people want to push the envelope, and you push the envelope. But I don't need to bring a beer back to the truck or a drink back to the truck. Don't. So and most of the time, if I had a beer, I'm not even near the damn truck. So so. Do I watch Trucker Scoob-Doo? I subscribed to him probably like a month or so ago. Watched a couple of videos of him. He is with Baylor, right? I think so. So, seems like a good person. So, yeah, I subbed to him a while back. Some people pop up on my joint and I sub to them if I like what they're doing or whatever, what they're talking about. So, but yeah, I sub to him. I watch a couple of videos here and there of him. I know he's at Baylor talking about some things or whatever. So seems like a good dude. Yep, time and place for everything, man. So that's what some people don't get. So time and a place for everything. So bottom line is, just don't put a target on your back, man. You know, I mean, some people are just so stupid, man. You see them in Facebook. I seen one dude say, well, they called me in for a drug test. They don't know I live over in such and such. Who gives a fuck? That's why they called your dumb ass in. Not because of where you live at, because you did some shit, or you're doing some shit that would, we might want to test this motherfucker out. Yeah, go ahead on Facebook and say some more shit so to validate their shit. So it's just like, there's some dumb ass fucking drivers, man. I hear you. Oh, you subbed the Briscoe 100. I don't think so. So when you're telling yourself on the internet, man, that's when it's like, you know, yeah, if people see me, I probably have a beer or something. You never see me around the truck. I'm not under loads. None of that shit. I go in, click, I'm off duty, click, I'm out of service. I'm not at the truck. Um, so, but there's some dumb motherfuckers out there, man. They hang themselves. They hang themselves. You see a lot of them on YouTube, man. They say shit, they do shit, don't even realize you just fucked yourself. So when some shit go down, they go back and go, oh shit, you said, you know, December 16th, 11 p.m., you said this and you do this, what are you going to say, when they catch you? I can't see that right there. Is that, damn, Canet Express or something? Good evening, though. Is that Punet or something? I couldn't see. A little dark in here. I can see the express part. At least that's what I think that's what it says. A lot of rat truckers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of rat truckers out there, man. There's a whole lot of rat truckers. So that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, a lot of rat truckers. A lot of truckers rat on themselves. So got two kinds of rats. You're ratting on yourself, and you got drivers ratting on you. So that's why you gotta watch, how you play the game out here. So, or else you'll be at Walmart greeting people or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, shit, we were sitting out here for a minute. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna walk over here, get something to eat real quick, check my fantasy football, see if I'm gonna be eliminated, because I haven't heard my shit called for a touchdown yet. So I guess my season's OV. And that sucks. So I'm probably gonna lose a couple of dollars on that one. But anyway, I mean, y'all ain't nothing else we talking about. I mean, 16 of y'all, I know probably some of y'all rolling down the road checking, I'll check out of here and y'all probably see me, like, talking about the first week running with the trailer and everything. And yeah, appreciate it. So we talking about the trailer and everything, see what's happening. See what kind of loads are out there. I seen a real nice load pickup. Went to Salt Lake City, but I think it picked up like on the 22nd or something like that. I ain't gonna wait that long. Fuck the Rams, man. Fuck all. You a Ram fan? Oh shit. God damn it. They're pretty good though this year. I mean, they lost to the Saints or whatever recently, but yeah, they're pretty good. McVay and the boys over there. So, the NFC West, fucking Cardinals is trash. My team, the Niners, is trash. Talk to that side chick, Oh man. But yeah, man. I'm gonna get my ass out of here if y'all ain't got nothing else, to talk about. Grab something to eat again. And I'll be done. What time is it now? I'm probably just going. 5 o'clock. It's 5:40 and it's dark, man. Before I go, speaking about dark, somebody told me to talk about Oversized. L Boogie or any of y'all watching or whatever, still, you gotta, the permits, man, you route yourself, see which route you're gonna run, make sure you have an oversized book. Landstar, you can call Heavy Haul and talk to them about stuff. You can get a quote on a load, what you think it should be going for, whatever, if you're not familiar with it. Get yourself a height stick. What else? In the wintertime, man, David just pulled one. You gotta remember, in the wintertime, man, it gets dark early, man, so you lose about 3 hours of daylight, 3.5 hours of daylight. I don't care. I try to hit them for more money, man. I got to babysit a load depending on how far it got to go. I got to babysit it for a few, basically, if I got to go across the map, shit, 10 to 15 more hours, you know. So I try to hit them for more money, man. But, but yeah, make sure you read your permits, man. Um, Route restrictions, escorts, look at heavyhaul.net. Get one of them oversized books from the truck stop. We had a boo boo the other day. It wasn't that serious, but I don't understand what happened with Wyoming and their control number. But we had to kick out $125. Uh, it was stupid because I ended up getting the number before that shit even happened anyway. But I guess it was just being a fucking dick. But uh, but make sure you read your shit, man, because you don't want to end up in no bullshit somewhere, getting caught up. The oversized rates are different than regular rates. Don't take no oversized load for $2.50 a mile, $3 a mile. Look at that shit sitting there, man. Don't touch that shit, man. No oversized load. I would not do that. Here, as some agents got loads that are plus means plus escorts plus permits. So if you can get those are good loads to get, because then they don't take nothing out of the revenue. They already got the customers taking care of it or whatever. So, but yeah, those are the main things. When you route your thing, some of these routes are auto issues. Certain states, certain routes. You might make up a route that you want to run, and the state gonna come back and say, no, we can't do that. You got to do this. Shoot, you might get a route, and they come back later on. It happened one time, and they say, oh, no, you can't do that. You have to do this. So, happened in Texas one time up by Amarillo somewhere. So, just because you routed it a certain way doesn't mean that's what you're gonna get for the most part. Because you might have to get off and go here and go there. So, the permit cost, just for over with, the cost of the permit is the same. It's just that when you get into the weights and stuff, that's when it changes, But the cost of the width is always going to be the same for the permits. Permit companies out there, you got Comdata, you got Permit Company, you got West Coast. I use Permit Company. I get the permits back pretty quick. They come in color. Sometimes Comdata is just a delay, and you need to get the permit now and get the fuck out of town. I don't want to say now, because sometimes while they're ordering permits, it might take an hour or so. Sometimes, if y'all know for a fact by talking to the customer that your load is what they say it is, as far as width and stuff, and they measured it and they're pretty confident, then you can probably go ahead and order the permit. But if it's just like some random crazy ass damn load and nobody knows shit, I would not be ordering no permit, because if you order that permit and if it's coming out of that revenue or whatever, you're gonna have to pay that. Or if you go get a permit and you show up and the load ain't even oversized, it's too late now. Turn in your permits with your freight bill, and make sure, sometimes call the agent back, make sure that they set it up right. That way you won't get surprised later on with permit charges, because sometimes those permits are delayed as far as billing goes. So I covered that. There's probably some more I could talk about, but I'll talk about that another day. So, but I forgot who told me to ask that question instead of on my Facebook page. Help me answer that question or bring up some stuff about it. But there you have it on that. Make $1 million Powerball 200 something. I wish I could hit that shit. I probably drive once a month then. But yeah, I just wanted to cover that. I didn't want to leave that out because I know whoever it was that asked me about it, they're on my friends list. I had to cover that real quick. So we'll see it later. But Anyway, no side chicks, man. Uh, that ain't happening. Bicycle 100. I'm gonna check. I'll look into them, see what they're about. You know. But anyway, I'm gonna shut it down here, man. I mean, kind of died off a little bit. We was up there, 30 something. It was pretty good deal today. Um, I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna check y'all out later, man. So, shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the new visitors that came up today. Maybe I'll see y'all another time on here, and we'll talk about something else or whatever. Um, and we'll go from there. So I'll holler at y'all later, man. Are you going to be on a reality show for truckers? There was something that was brought up about that, but that's not gonna happen. And something people always ask me about that, even on my Facebook page, cause I be goofing around, and but that's not gonna happen. Uh, not while I'm here. That's not gonna happen. Cause I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a problem if I get, gotta go through all this shit to pull something off like that, you know. But no, that's not gonna happen as long as I'm in the building over here. So, but yo, I'm gonna get out of here, man. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go eat and call my house in a little bit and probably wash a couple of clothes, and then that'll be it. It's gonna be on VH1, but it'll be somewhere. Well, we'll see about that, but it won't happen no time soon. So anyway, yo, y'all, what you mean? You really good video content. Blessings, I appreciate it. I just try to, throw like a variety of stuff, other than that, I don't try to come on here and, like I said earlier, flashing and saying all that, saying bullshit or whatever. Try not to even come up with any no YouTube beefs or like some of these drivers do. I really don't want to go that route because it could turn into something. But other than that, yeah, I try to put out what I can put out. Whatever you're asking, I try to answer it. And we go from there. If you like the answer, you like the answer. If you don't, you don't. So. I clown around with the Swifts. I clown around with anything really. But other than that, I try to bring out some decent content and answer the questions. So, but like I said, I'll be back probably sometime during the week or at the end of the week. I might just start popping up on Saturdays or something or Sundays. Just depends, I had videos I was gonna release before, but I didn't. I just let them go, or something happened to the phone or whatever. So, but I think that's what I'm gonna do from here on out. Man. I think this is a more better. So, but anyway, if you ain't subscribed, you can go subscribe. Check me out. But I appreciate it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.